Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. If you guys are in here, thank you for joining. I do have a special guest with me. I'm going to introduce right now. Um, let's see. I'll throw him in here right now. Let's see. Here we go. What's up, Tim? How's it going?
Hey, it's going good. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, definitely, man. I've been watching your YouTube since. So you first started off with another YouTube channel, and then you restarted again, right?
Yeah. I ran into something personally. I shut it down and I missed it. So started back up and it's been going good.
Yeah, I've been watching your videos, man. Like when you had the other channel, I used to watch your videos, and you have a huge collection, a nice what do you call it? Like a movie room setup that
Yeah.
you have. A lot of shelves
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see, a lot, and
Yeah. The whole
I
room is
see you
dedicated
collect
to
like
nothing but movies.
yeah. So let's see. We got people coming in here. We'll let people come in, and then we'll get to the live questions, and then so yeah, what is a boutique label that you like to collect?
Uh, I've been getting quite a bit into Kino lately. Kino
Okay.
releases so much cool under the radar stuff that kind of just time forgot. They release a lot of really cool stuff. Uh, I like Olive quite a bit. Olive releases like a lot of classics. I mean, obviously Scream Factory. I think
Yeah.
everyone loves Scream Factory.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah,
Criterion.
definitely excited for
Yeah.
more Scream Factory now that they got into the 4K stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because I got into like Scream Factory a little late, and then pretty much everything I want's kind of out of print, or it's like hard to find the slipcover. So this way, I can like start from the beginning with the 4K slips. It helps a lot.
Yeah. I'm really I don't put too much faith in it, but you saw the rumor about the Nightmare on Elm Street box set.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I I would love that to be true.
yeah, I know a lot of us would. I when I saw that picture, I kind of knew it was already fake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till Scream Factory actually says it themselves, because I
The,
mean, I don't know if they're even planning to do it next year, because I heard they're gonna try to do the rest of the Halloween franchise. So I'm not
yeah.
sure what their plan is to do.
I have to think it's in the plans at some point here, though. I would hope.
No, and I know they know we want it, so it's like they have easy money right there waiting for them when they're ready.
Yeah.
I do want to see the rest of the Halloweens come out though. I'm excited for Krampus, especially coming out next
Oh yeah.
month, I believe. Yeah,
Yep.
that's the one I'm waiting for. Let's
Yeah, when
see.
I watch that, it'll be only my second time seeing that, so I'm looking forward to rewatching for Christmas.
Yeah, so it's supposed to have the naughty cut, so it's going to be
Yeah,
like a version that we've never seen before. Guess more like unrated
I think
in
it's
a way.
basically supposed to be like the original R-rated cut plan. Do you know what I mean? Like it was they cut out everything to make it a PG-13. So
Right. I
yeah,
mean,
definitely looking forward to that.
yeah, it's going to be good. Little gingerbread man killing people. Let's see. We got people coming in. Good evening, 4K Media and Tim Talkies. Hey, what's
Oh
going on, Lutello? ADR, I always say that's wrong. ADTR breakdown. What's up, man? How's it going? I seen that you
yeah,
just did your Black Friday shopping, your last hunting video. So yeah, check out his channel as well. He does Blu-ray hunts.
yeah, I love his channel. He has such a positive energy when he's on screen.
Yeah, I know that too. For me, I try to put as much positive energy I can. It's just I get nervous too.
Oh
So
God,
like
yeah.
when I'm in stores, I still get
It,
that nervous
it
feeling.
takes it takes a lot to put yourself out here. Like it's yeah, I get nervous myself with that stuff.
I know. I'm trying to break out of that part already. So
Yeah.
My Killer Podcast in here saying, "Hey fellas, excited for the stream." She's another one I will be having on my live stream in the coming weeks. So be tuned to that as well.
Yeah,
Stay tuned to that.
she is awesome. Her channel is awesome.
Yeah.
She's just a fun personality to watch.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of YouTubers this coming year. Like there was like it was kind of slowed down for physical media, like YouTubers, and then all of a sudden it started like booming out. A lot more people. That's cool to see. Like the community growing. It's there's a lot of YouTubers that I used to watch that used to do physical media, and they stopped doing it. It kind of sucks, but I get like people stop, after a while.
Yeah.
But then there's these new YouTubers that are like, very cool to watch as well. So
Yeah, this is an
is
awesome
there
community on here.
Is there a channel that you used to watch that you don't like? I guess you don't see them anymore that you used to watch.
I mean, there is, but because I shut down the channel and restarted, I lost subs, and I can't remember who I subbed to. Do you know what I mean? My memory
Right.
is fuzzy, so I can't remember some of the people.
I think there was a channel I used to. I think it's called Talk Movies with Us. I think that's what they were called. They had like
Oh,
two
yeah,
dogs.
I know them. Yeah,
Yeah, see that, and I missed their channel. They don't upload anymore, but
yeah. It is
yeah,
always really
awesome.
nice seeing couples or friends or anything like that on screen together. They give off good like with Brian Goes Blue and Coco. Like I like
Yeah,
that chemistry on screen.
yeah, it's definitely fun to watch. Let's see, we got Scott in here saying, "What's up, fellas? As I'm currently watching Spider-Man: Homecoming, excited for No Way Home.
Oh yeah,
What did you think of that trailer?"
it looked really good. I mean, I think we all know Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are in the movie, so the trailer just kind of worked its way around not showing them, but it looks really good.
Yeah, I don't mind them not showing them because like I'd rather go in the theater and like be surprised when they do show up because like I don't want to be like, oh, I know when they're gonna come out now. It's like
Yeah,
I'd rather be surprised about it. As far as the villains go, like I'm excited for like the Green Goblin to return and Doc Ock. Like I grew up with the Tobey Maguire one, so I'm just excited to see them back on screen.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. The in the trailer, there's one scene where I swear Tom Holland's hair looks just like Andrew Garfield's. Like it's like spiked up in the front. I'm thinking like, did they CGI on Tom Holland's face just so that to trick people? That wouldn't
Yeah,
put past
some
them.
people were saying like the trailer was kind of Photoshop, where like they took out parts where you think like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield would be in, and you could kind of tell like they're supposed to be there, but I think they edited it out for just for the trailer.
Yeah,
So, Kal-El Daly's in here. What's up, 4K Media Guy? What's up? How's it going? Also
yeah,
to Tim. Let's see, Kal-El Daly, the killer is in here. Yeah, definitely a killer channel. Let's see. Slip not see for that price. You do not need slips. What does he say? Like
slip
slips?
Nazi like that. You have to have a slip, but I agree. At a certain price, when you buy it for cheap, you can't really expect a slip.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
That's why
I mean,
I mean,
there's some times where like there. So for instance, Christmas with the cranks.
yeah,
That one is coming out like $22.99. I thought that was kind of high price. You're not even getting a slipcover with it. At that point, I feel like I'm just gonna wait for a price drop. But there's some times where they release titles that don't have a slipcover. It's a new release, and it's kind of like, is it worth it without a slip, or just wait for the sale?
yeah. I actually do have. Well, it's delayed right now. I have Christmas with the Cranks ordered on Best Buy, but it is a high price. I only ordered it because I freaking love that movie. It is such a fun movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of Christmas movies that still haven't got Blu-ray, so it's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, we got Jared Runner in here. What's up, everyone? How's it going, Jared? Let me know what you've been watching lately. My Killer Podcast saying, "What's up?" Let's see. Let's be real. You're not getting it until the anniversary. Until then, keep the Power Glove lit. So, but a lot of people speculate too that we won't get the Nightmare Before Elm Street until the anniversary of it. So,
Yeah, that's possible too. I keep hoping, man. I really want
yeah, I
those.
know. I mean, I rather they take their time on it and release it good until I don't want them to rush it either and just throw out something like half-assed. I rather have quality.
Yeah.
You
No,
know, kind of like with
I
Friday the
agree.
13th, some of those discs were kind of like, some people had defects on them. I mean, I don't know. What do you think on that?
I definitely agree with quality first, but Scream Factory's QC has not been great. I mean, I think mid level was missing a disc with the new Halloween 4Ks. I was missing a disc, so like they have problems they need to fix in general. Like I love
Right.
that, but they have some real QC problems.
Yeah, I was happy to see that my discs were in there when you guys were talking about that. I went to go check mine as well.
Yeah,
They do have the Eco case for number four. I seen that. I don't get it, but
I don't know. I don't get it either.
let's see. That emoji scared me. Jeez. Let's see. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, definitely, man. And I plan to get you on here on a live as well. If you could add me on my Instagram as well, if it's 4K Media Guy, and then that way we can DM each other about it. Let's see. Culture Trini saying, "What's up, people? How's it going, Trini? How's it?"
Hey,
Uh,
he's in all the
yeah, he's
streets.
also good at He also is, well, I was watching his live stream on his Instagram. He was talking about music because he's really into music. So it's cool to see other hobbies instead of just movies too. But
Oh, yeah.
it was cool. He has a big not movie, music collection.
Yeah,
So
I've got like 800 records or something like that in the other room. Decent sized music collection, but it's mostly like rock and metal.
okay, so what would be your favorite band?
God, there's a lot of. I don't really have. It's hard to say a favorite, but I love bands like Alter Bridge and Nine Inch Nails and bands like that.
Okay, I'm more like for rock. I'm more like the emo kind of rock. So like bands like The Used and
I mean, I love the Used also. Yeah,
yeah,
I
Red Hot Chili Peppers, of course. My Chemical Romance, Linkin Park. Let's see, Blink 182. Yeah,
yeah. As silly as this is gonna sound, because the Transformers movies are nothing special. One of my all-time favorite movie scenes I love in the first Transformers, right when Bumblebee is getting chased by, I can't remember which one, but when Pretty Handsome Awkward pops on, that it's such a
yeah,
like badass like chase scene, and that song is blaring, and I love that.
yeah, definitely. Let's see, 4K Media Guy positive until the no slip happens. Then that sad face, disappointed look. Nah, man, you're doing a good job. And thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, Um, if I don't see a slipcover on a movie I really want, I try to wait it out until I actually found it. That's this shelf right here. This is all my 4Ks, and most of them have slipcovers. I think I'm missing one slipcover, but that's because I was just patient and I hunt down my slipcovers. So I
Yeah,
think it
that's
just looks very like uniformed on the shelf.
yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely does.
Of course, you can't do that with Blu-ray because there's a lot of Blu-rays that they don't even come with the slipcover on release day. So it's like I don't really care about Blu-ray, but for 4K, I really like slips. Let's see, NM Media. I never seen. I think this is Nick, from Instagram, but he says Tim honestly underrated in the movie community. Legit collector, love the content, man. Everyone needs to subscribe to Tim Talkies.
Thank you so much, man. Seriously, thank
Yeah,
you.
I definitely agree, man. Like, right now, I was looking at your stuff. I'm like, it's all underrated, honestly. Like the content you bring out, it's really good. So just keep going, man. I know you'll grow really fast.
Thank you.
So,
Appreciate it.
let's see, my Killer podcast. All right, Dylan saying, "What's up, guys? What do you guys think of Eternals? Have you seen Eternals?"
I didn't. I don't make it to the theater near as much as I used to. So Eternals will be on my projector. I'll be seeing it. Next theater one I'm seeing is Ghostbusters, but I don't even know the last
Oh
one I saw
yeah,
in
definitely.
theaters.
Yeah, I think for Eternals, I'm just gonna wait for like the physical media to release, and then I'll watch it. But for Spider-Man, I'll definitely go to the theaters
Oh
too.
yeah,
It's just like Eternals for me didn't really interest me from the trailer. I think I could just wait. But if it's like a Marvel movie that it's like Spider-Man's my favorite character from Marvel, so I'll definitely go see that.
I think because the turnaround time now from theater to disc is so short, the movie
Yeah,
really needs to speak to me to make it to the theater. Because I could
yeah,
spend, 20 some dollars to go to the theater and then a month later buy the disc.
yeah, and then you're kind of paying double on that. So, um, see, movies for me, instant like that, I'll go for a theater is like John Wick 4 whenever that comes out, Matrix 4, because it's like movies that I grew up with, kind of like Ghostbusters,
Yeah.
like those ones I'll kind of watch in theaters. But if it's like a new movie, I'll just wait. But one I'm excited for, The Last Duel. I didn't see that one. I keep hearing it's really good, so I can't wait for that to come out as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I will say though, for Eternals, even though she was getting like kind of a bad rap, that is the director of the movie The Rider. So I'm curious, she has different directing sensibilities than I would think mesh with an MCU movie. So I am really curious to see if Chloe Zhao, and of course she did Nomadland, but yeah, I'm curious to see how that meshes in with MCU.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of people have mixed reviews. Some people really liked it, and some really didn't care for it. So I know it's a long movie too, so I don't know if that helps.
Yeah,
All right, Kala Daly said, "Liked Married with Media. They make me laugh. They're good." Yeah,
yeah,
Ken
absolutely.
and his wife.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a great channel.
Let's see. What up, culture? All right, Foxtel Cinematics in here. Hello there. Still haven't seen the Spider-Man trailer. No spoilers. Well, it's. I mean, the only spoilers you'll get out of it is like who's the villains, and I mean, I'm sure everybody knows at this point.
Yeah, I don't think it really showed too much. I mean, it didn't really spoil any plot points. I don't think so. It didn't seem like it.
Right. I seen that one meme of like it's John Cena in the Spider-Man suit
Yeah.
because it's like you couldn't see Toby or Andrew on there.
The,
Yeah.
the the one thing that's a bummer is if you're completely trying to avoid all the spoilers for that, I wish best of luck. Seriously, I'm not even saying that sarcastically because it will be everywhere over all types of social media, and it's like a minefield trying to avoid if you're specifically trying.
Right. I mean, when it comes to spoilers, especially like big movies like that, like you said, it's gonna be hard to kind of avoid it, and especially like on Instagram, everybody's posting about it.
Yeah,
With Halloween Kills, I actually did avoid all the spoilers. I just didn't watch anybody's stories at that point because everybody was posting about the trailer and all that. But if it's a movie I'm really anticipating, I just try not to watch the trailer because I want to go in the theater and I want everything to be new to me. When you see a trailer and you go in the theater, you're like always pointing out what's in the trailer. Oh, this was in the trailer. This was in the trailer. It kind of kills it. So
I've watched the Ghostbusters trailer each one once. That's enough. I'm already sold on the
yeah,
movie
one
anyways.
time.
Yeah,
That one actually looks like it's gonna be a good one, Ghostbusters. And I think the Rotten Tomato score for that is like 67% from the critics. So I think they gave 74% to that other Ghostbusters that nobody likes. So I think they're gonna get heat with that one. So
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, it stayed in the Reitman family, so I'm really holding out hope that it's good. I think it will be.
yeah. If the critics don't like it, it's usually good. Just know that. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Scott says, "What do you think of Eternals? I thought it was good." Yeah, like we just said, we haven't seen it, but we're waiting for it to hit physical media, and I'm sure we're gonna add it to our Marvel collection. So, do you
Absolutely.
have those on steelbooks or slipcovers?
It's steelbook for almost all of them. I think I'm missing like one or two movies, but I most of them steelbook.
Yeah, I tried to get that all the Marvel steelbooks at the time when they had that big sale. Like they were
Well,
like
yeah, they
on
were like
sale.
clearancing them out. Yeah,
Yeah. And I missed out. I didn't have any money at the time. I was like, dang. And I think I only got like Captain America, the first one. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to do slipcovers, and I just got them right away.
yeah.
All right, Logan, welcome to the live stream. He says, "You guys excited for the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie? Um, do you think they can revive that franchise by now or not? Is there hope for
I,
it?"
I mean, I don't know. Even the bad Texas Chainsaws, they're I don't know. They entertain me. I mean, I'm not this massive fan of the franchise anyway, so uh, I've liked most of them, to be honest. Like even that
Right.
one with Alexandra Daddario, I think people hated that one. I liked it.
Yeah, it all depends on how you feel about the franchise. I'm excited to see something new on it. So it's been a while since they brought out a Texas Chainsaw. So let's see what they can do now.
Yeah,
Hopefully, the other one I'm comparing right now is Jeepers Creepers Reborn, and it's like I don't know if Jeepers Creepers now is like I don't know, especially that trailer. It didn't do it for me, so I'm kind of like skeptical on that one. Like I don't know
yeah.
if it's gonna do it or not.
I think with a lot of stuff, it matters how much love for the franchise you carry into it. Like I might be somewhat skeptical on the new Evil Dead because I love Evil Dead, but I know that Sam and Bruce are behind the scenes on it, so I'm fingers crossed that it's excellent.
Right. All right. Kala Daly saying that's crazy that they're charging that trying to do a Christmas cash grab with that weight. Yeah, because it has the title Christmas for the Christmas with the cranks. Of course, they're gonna put the price up like that for you can just buy it. I will say though, I haven't bought planes. What is it? Planes, trains, automobiles.
Yeah.
And I'm debating if I'm gonna buy the Blu-ray because it's only $5.99. But then there's a steelbook coming out next week, so I don't know if I should grab the steelbook. I've never seen the movie, so I don't know if I should
No.
grab the steelbook
Oh man.
or the
Either way, you
yeah.
have to. You have. I mean, now is the time to see that movie. It is so good. Oh my
Right.
god. So that movie has one scene in the airport that the F bomb is thrown like I don't even know how many times. That was literally added in just because John Hughes had enough weight basically at that time that he wanted it to be R.
Yeah.
For the most part, like that's the story behind it. He did that because he could. It didn't add anything to the story, but I love that. I mean, they just threw a scene with a bunch of F bombs just because. I love that movie so much.
Is that movie like for Thanksgiving or Christmas? Is it both?
It's Thanksgiving. I mean,
Oh,
Thanksgiving
okay.
movies kind of blend with Christmas anyway, but it takes place actually. The story is Steve Martin's character trying to get home for Thanksgiving.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
It's so good.
So I don't know. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get that steelbook or if I'll get the Blu-ray, but I'll definitely get it this coming week. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think you'll like it a lot. It's so good.
all right, Culture Trini says too many cliche in the Bluetooth
Too
community.
many clicks. Yeah. I mean, clicks happen anywhere, but this has been an awesome community between YouTube and Instagram. I've met so many great people across both communities. I mean, and they both kind of mesh with each other, but I've met awesome people. I mean, when I compare it to, I talk movies sometimes with people on Facebook, and I've met like no one good on Facebook, whereas Instagram and YouTube met so many great people.
Right, especially like the hobby we have where we collect physical media. You're not gonna go like to your friend's house and they're gonna collect the same thing, physical media. So it's kind of hard to find people around you that do the same thing. So it's better like on the internet to find people that do the same thing. And it's like, they have the same interests as you pretty
Yeah,
much. See what people pick up, still books, slip covers, all that. Um, yeah, I think this is like the only way we can kind of stay together in a way.
yeah, and it's kind of crazy if you look on Instagram. If you look in some of the biggest hashtags that are used for us, like Blu-ray collector or something like that, that a lot of people use, the amount of times that hashtag is used, it doesn't even come close to say the vinyl community, which has millions of times that's used. So like our community is pretty small, but great people in it.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see, Cal is saying what's up. Let's see, you want to jump into the Fox? See, let's start little
Yeah,
gangs on here.
but he could be a what's his Foxes? I think is what Foxtail was going to have his groupies essentially be. I can't remember. It was a really great video he put out. It was basically on.
Yeah, where he was like saying what he
Yeah,
wanted his subscribers' names to be, and I
yeah.
think it was
I think it was Foxes, right? Was the end?
no, I think it was something else. It was something better than I wasn't just Foxes. I think it was something better. But there was like one that he said like it was like Dingleberry or something. I didn't think that was gonna happen. But
Douchebag was
there's
fun.
there were some weird ones in there. Let us know, Foxtel, which one did end up happening. See, Dylan says Evil dies tonight. Are you excited for Halloween Kills on physical media?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I it wasn't near as good, I don't think, as the 2018, but I enjoyed it. It was good. I mean, most of the Halloween franchise I enjoy. So
Right. All right, My Killer Podcast. I definitely want to see that record collection video, Tim.
yeah, I might have
Do
to
you
do
have them
that.
on CD or vinyl? Or are they
I'll
CDs?
vinyl. There's like I said, there's
Oh,
about 800 soundtrack or 800 vinyl that are like rock and metal, and then over to my side I have about 100 and some that are all like soundtracks to movies. So a decent sized vinyl collection.
nice. Yeah, I catch myself listening to a lot of like movie soundtracks as well. Like
Oh yeah,
especially like scores. Those are always good to go and hear, you know.
Yeah, actually, as I'm delivering during my job, sometimes I'll put on the Sirius XM channel Cinemagic. It's just nonstop film scores. It's relaxing.
Nice. Yeah, that's true. Culture Trini, they call me Lone Wolf McQuade.
He's a lone wolf. He's hopping between all the different streams, but he's a supporter of everyone, and that's awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate Trini. He's always here on my live streams. So
yeah.
Jared Runner says I wasn't feeling watching any movies today, and my day's been good. Yeah, we have those days. We have like huge collections, but it's not like we're watching movies every day. You know, but we have them when we want them. So
that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how many I average a week, but there'll be day I won't watch a movie for 2 or 3 days because I'm doing other stuff. But then I'll have a day where I watch like 3. So I don't know, but it's all here for when I want. All behind me, on the side of me. My own personal blockbuster.
Yeah, definitely. Are you running out of space in your room for physical media?
Oh, I'm always running out of space. It's constantly
having
to readjust and move things around to figure out how to fit more. Yeah, it's part of it, but it's kind of fun, to be honest.
Is that like a bedroom right there? Is that what it is?
I mean, it would essentially be a spare bedroom. Yeah, but
okay.
We don't have a child yet, so it's just a spare room for whatever the heck I want. I wanted it to be for movies.
Yeah, the man cave.
Yeah, essentially.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. So what I did is I turned the living room into the man cave. So it's pretty much, if you've seen my movie room tour, it's actually just the whole living room. So it gives me a lot of space. So if I do run out, I'll just buy another one of these shelves, and I'll be set.
I thought about doing the living room, but so my house is over 100 years old, and basically all the rooms are tiny boxes. Like I don't have any large room in the house. It's so it's just work with what I got essentially.
Yeah, I noticed you have cats as well. Do they climb your shelves?
No, they have no. My one cat refuses to jump anywhere. She's a ground cat. She doesn't ever get off the ground. And then the other one is too lazy to do anything.
Because my cat actually it doesn't jump on the shelves, but it jumps on everything else. I'm just like, let's see. NM Media says, Tim, did you end up getting a pre-order for the Mondo Dune?
No, I missed it. No, I missed it. I was out, I was at work and missed the drop, and yeah, I'm not happy about it because the artwork even on it is one of my favorite artists, Greg Ruth, and then I really wanted the soundtrack, so I'm disappointed.
Yeah, that sucks because it's only limited to 3,000. It's sold out, and now it's selling for $600,000. Which at that point, it's like I wouldn't do it.
Have you dealt with Mondo at all?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, Mondo stuff will sell out so insanely quick. Like I have a ton of Mondo posters and then a bunch of the soundtracks, and yeah, some of that stuff is seriously gone in seconds. It's crazy.
I know, that's what sucks too. When it's especially something that you really want and it sells out right there, it's like you didn't even have a chance to get it. So
yeah.
Let's see. Kella Daly says Matrix 4 looks very interesting, but that art they released was weak to me. What do you think? A lot of people were complaining about the font, like the Matrix. It was like a new one that they put on there. It's not from the like the old Matrix. But as far as the artwork, it looked okay. I was thinking, what is Morpheus wearing?
I didn't have really much of an opinion on it. I mean, I'm gonna see the movie, but I'm not like super excited for it. I enjoyed the heck out of the first one. Didn't care for the next two, so I don't know.
Like I said, I always bring it up, but I feel like I get that Keanu Reeves has to keep his beard and his long hair, but I feel like he should have just kept Neo because I don't know. For me, Neo is like shaved all the time. He has short hair. Yeah. And now it's like John Wick pretty much as Neo again. Like that's what everybody's gonna say. It's John Wick. So
yeah.
But Trinity looks badass. She looks the same, and she doesn't even look like she aged at all.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad that Morpheus from the other ones isn't gonna return.
Yeah,
which is kind of weird because he's in John Wick, so it's like they work together anyway. So
yeah, I'll be curious to see how the story unfolds, but I'm not going in with like a ton of excitement. It's a movie I'll watch.
yeah. Now, you think that's going to be like the only Matrix, or there's going to continue from there or more, or is it just?
Ooh, I don't even know. I mean, it took long enough to get Matrix 4, so I don't know.
It turns into like a Fast and the Furious franchise. It's like that
I
would
guess
suck.
everything comes down to the almighty dollar, how it does in theaters, how it performs on streaming, all that stuff.
Right. All right. Kelly Daly says, Paul Rudd downs my excitement for Ghostbusters.
I mean,
Um,
if you don't like the actor, I mean that could always be a downer for any movie. But Paul Rudd is a blast. I like the guy a lot.
yeah, I'm gonna give that one a chance. Like, I didn't care for the last Ghostbusters for nothing, so this one I'm more excited for. It looks better than that other one, so
Yeah,
I'm not the huge Ghostbusters fan, but I'll give it a shot.
I rewatched 2016 only a couple months ago, the 2016 one, and I went in with an open mind. I didn't like it the first time. I still didn't like it the second time. It's just it's not funny. I mean, uh, I don't know.
It's more like a modern movie, like new age movie kind of. That's what they're going for. So
Yeah.
and when a movie tries too hard like that, it just doesn't work. So
Yeah.
all right, is it me or does Doc Strange a jerk? Is Doc Strange a jerk? I mean, he seems like he has the same personality from Spider-Man 2, which I like.
He's
And
basically
then when he saw like it wasn't Peter Parker, I like that part. That was my favorite part where he's like, "That you're not Peter Parker."
yeah. I mean, isn't being a sarcastic ass kind of part of his character?
Yeah, they didn't really show much of Goblin, so I'm hoping he's more in the movie.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
hope
don't
they don't
know.
like just kill him off fast or something. That would suck.
It's possible one or two of those villains could literally just be a 10-second cameo. Because I don't think they all can't have pretty much equal screen time. I feel like Octavius and maybe Electro will be like the main ones shown. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like he's more of the main one, and then Sandman, that guy's probably gonna not last a long time either in the end.
Yeah.
Mid-level media in here. What's up, fellas? How's it going, mid-level? Glad you can make it to the live stream. Ask us any questions if you have anything to say. Let's see. Scott says that scene was Bumblebee versus
Yes. Barricade. Yeah. Yeah.
Decepticon.
Yep.
Barricade. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an awesome scene.
I have to rewatch the Transformers because I haven't seen them since the theater. That's been a long time. I have them on Steelbook, but I actually need to get that 4K pack. I only have 2 of them on Blu-ray. But
It was like a month ago. Amazon had the whole 4K pack on sale for like $23 or something like that. It sold out
damn.
before I can get, but I locked it in. It was like 23 or somewhere in the 20s, but I locked it in. And you know how Amazon, you can lock things in and then they'll ship it whenever it comes. So it shows like
Right.
a December 23rd shipping date for me.
Dang.
I
Yeah, that would have been nice to get for 23. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Let's see. Foxtel says, I really don't care about spoilers. I stopped watching trailers a long time ago. Yeah. I think a lot of people are starting to do that where they don't care for trailers unless it's like you really can't wait to see anything about it. It's kind of like with Scream 5. I'm not sure if I want to watch the trailer on that one, which, well, I did watch that one they threw, but if they throw another one, I'm not going to watch it.
I don't need it. I'm going to see Scream 5 either way. I will say a trend I can't stand though anymore is the trailer before a trailer, which makes no sense. Like,
Yeah,
why do
I
you
know.
start your trailer with 10 seconds of what you're showing in the trailer? I hate that.
Right. They're trying to get everybody anticipated for it. So, but I don't think it's cool to do that either. So, Culture Trini says, I've never watched trailers and I avoid spoilers. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a good thing.
All right, Jared Runner saying what's up to Ken. Let's see, Culture Trini. All right, Mid-Level says, what are you guys looking forward to picking up this upcoming Tuesday? We were speaking earlier about the planes, trains, automobiles, and I feel like, well, that one's going to get a Steelbook release, so I was debating if I should get that Steelbook or should I just get the Blu-ray case, because the Blu-ray case is only like $6 for that Black Friday sale. The Steelbook is not even that pricey though. It's $14.99, which is pretty good. It is a Blu-ray, so.
Yeah.
But other than that, I would say my other releases I'm excited for: Menace to Society 4K,
Yep.
the Uncut Gems 4K, and the Addams Family 4K. Those are like the other ones I'm excited for.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm the Criterion 4Ks. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Let's the Addams Family that should have came out like a week ago or so, but they got this whatever delayed, and I'm hoping Krampus doesn't get delayed either. I'm hoping that one does because they already got delayed, right? It was supposed to come out this month.
Yeah, it got delayed a little bit, but I don't think it'll get. I mean, releasing for Christmas is kind of a major thing for a movie like Krampus. I don't would hope it doesn't get delayed again.
Let's see. Mid-level saying what's up, Culture and Jared. All right. Callow Daily says top 3 underwhelming MCU films. See, for me, probably the most underwhelming would be, well, for me, Black Widow. It wasn't like my favorite of the series. So Black Widow's one. It's not that it's bad. It's just not the best for me either.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel. And what's the other one?
The second Thor, I don't care for that one.
Yeah, no, a lot of people don't like the second Thor. Yeah, it would probably be the second Thor as well. Is that what you're going with too?
I would definitely go second Thor. Never got around to Black Widow yet because I'm watching that with my friends and my wife, and just it hasn't worked out. We've watched other stuff and just haven't gotten to Black Widow yet.
Yeah, it could be Eternals for me. It depends. I haven't watched Eternals, so if it is like I might like it, I might not. Depends. But yeah,
I can't think what other ones like really underwhelmed me though.
I know I'm trying to see them right here because I was about to rewatch the whole Marvel again. Like I was planning to like bench watch all of them. It's been a while.
Yeah, we started that. We were actually starting to watch them in a chronological order of the timeline, right. But we kind of just stopped. So I need to get.
That's what I actually did. So like my Marvel, I actually put them like the chronicle order because they're not alphabetical order. I actually just put it that way I don't get messed up. But I rather just go like the timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I dig TCM.
Texas Chainsaw.
Yep. She's really into like those horror franchises. So.
Yep.
Let's see. Both of your least favorite sci-fi films. Both of your least favorite sci-fi films. Let's see. Sci-fi.
It probably for me would go with like some of the YA stuff, like Ender's Game. I really didn't like Ender's Game like at all.
Yeah.
What else is?
I'm not into Star Trek. That's definitely not my alley. I so you like Star Trek?
Yeah, I like Star Trek.
I can't get into it.
It's a whole different vibe than something like Star Wars. Like those two always get pitted against each other, but Star Trek is just it's more about people and coming together, and it's not the same vibe as Star Wars at all.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of another sci-fi movie.
I can think of plenty of sci-fi I like, but least favorite
dislike.
Yeah. Damn. Like I said, Ender's Game just pops to my head because I really didn't like that movie. Gosh.
I'm like looking at my shelf, but I'm like, why would I have it?
Yeah. I have Ender's Game, but my wife liked it, so we have it.
So it has to go in the collection. But, I'm trying to think though.
Yeah,
sci-fi. I mean, I'm sure there's bad ones out there.
I mean, I guess.
What about Chaos Walking? Is that one?
I didn't get around to that yet. I'm not expecting anything good. To be honest, I bought it because I'm a Steelbook sucker, and it was an amazing Steelbook. It was a really awesome one. But I guess depends how deep into like sci-fi you go. That Bruce Willis movie Surrogates. Did you ever see that?
No, I haven't seen that one. It takes place
in the future. That was not good at all. Like at all.
Alrighty. I didn't like. I know my one of my least favorite. And I know a lot of people like it was Blade Runner, the one with Harrison Ford. It's
Yeah.
not like I don't know. It's just kind of slow to me.
Oh, it's super slow. I love both Blade Runners, but it's an I guess you could say acquired taste. Like they are very slow and methodical movies. They're not for everyone.
Yeah,
My wife hated Blade Runner 2049. Hated it. Has no interest to ever watch it again.
yeah. It's a long movie too. It's just
Yeah,
like the visuals are really good, like on the 4K TV.
yeah. It's a
So
beautiful movie.
let's see. Scott saying hey to Ken. Let's see. Daly says Tim, it's okay. Don't break to the pressure. Those movies not bad at all. Are they really good? Like 2003 remake? No, but they're cool.
Yeah, about Texas Chainsaw. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Culture Trinity says, and this is why I mostly buy older movies. Yeah, I think they're talking about the newer Ghostbusters, and I think that's why a lot of films now they really kind of bomb because they just really focus on more of, I guess, politics and all that stuff today. When back in the day in the older movies, they didn't really focus on that. They were more about characters, story, all that stuff, and
Yeah.
that's why those movies are kind of like overtaking the older or these newer movies. I kind of don't even have interest with the newer movies because it's like that reason. I'm always watching older movies, like for my childhood, more than these new ones.
Oh, I absolutely, yeah. I watch probably 80s and 90s more than anything. But I think one of the problems now, and not that this hasn't always existed, but anything with a decent sized budget now is basically a made by committee because all the producers, the studio, everyone has their little say on how the movie should go. And it's way
Hmm.
more made by committee than just let the filmmaker make their vision, which is why I love
Right,
like A24. Their movies are bonkers, most of them, but generally they're given a script and a budget and just make something cool and they
right.
make interesting, cool stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of like for me, like what's going on with Star Wars with the whole like Kathleen Kennedy. She's like the president of the Star Wars franchise, but she doesn't give them freedom.
Yeah.
Well, at least on the Mandalorian, she did, and they did an amazing job with Mandalorian because of that. If she
Yeah.
was part of that whole project, then it would probably bombed.
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, you hire screenwriters and directors for a reason. Let them make
Right,
the vision. Otherwise, just hire any old hack off the street if you're going to control everything.
right. Let's see. Kelly Daly says never seen planes, trains either. Yeah, I
Uh,
would definitely grab it. It's $5.99 at Best Buy, unless you want to get that Steelbook on Tuesday. But it's gonna be my first time watching it. I always hear it's good, so I can't wait. And then it's got Steve Martin too. So
there's I mean, John Candy was always amazing too. He's the reason I initially watched it. But
yeah, I know him too. He's
there's
in
an
Home
amazing
Alone. Home Alone 1, right?
what John Candy? Oh yeah, yeah. He's the
Yeah,
one that helps the mother get back.
with the
But
band. Yeah,
yeah, but in Planes Trains when you started off, I'm not gonna since you didn't see it, I'm not gonna say who, but there's an amazing cameo, like a big star from that point in time, doing like a little 5 minute part in the beginning of the movie, and it sets the tone. It's so great.
yeah, definitely. Let's see. Scott says, "What is a movie you love, but everybody?" I'm guessing. What is a movie you love, but everybody? I'm gonna
Doesn't
say
like
hate.
doesn't yeah doesn't like or hate. That's what I'm thinking.
Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker. Well, that would be definitely one I don't like. Uh, I mean, I always get into this whole rant with Star Wars, but the Disney trilogy, I haven't seen them since the theaters. I own them. They're still wrapped up. I own them. I don't know why I should have. I just guess if any of my guests ever wanted to come over and watch them,
Yeah.
but as far as me watching them, I'm not gonna. But yeah, definitely. Let's see. What's a movie you love but everybody hates?
Uh,
Uh,
Try to think on everybody
I think I
hate.
have a lot of those actually, because a lot of people like usually the movies I like, a lot of people don't like, or they say it's trash. But um,
I know one.
if you have one, you could go.
Yeah, I know one that it gets talked pretty bad about generally. But did you ever see what is it, 2001 or two the Gone in 60 Seconds remake with Nick Cage? Did you ever see
What
that?
is it?
Gone in 60 Seconds with Nick Cage, the remake.
Oh, I've
Yeah,
seen that, but it's been so long since I watched it, since like
yeah. So
DVD.
that movie was panned terribly. I love that movie. As silly as it is, I love the cast. It's a complete blast. I will always stand by that movie.
Yeah, I kind of want to rewatch that because it's been so long since I've seen it. But I remember I liked it back in the day. It's
Yeah,
one of Nicolas Cage's like older movies, but
yeah.
I'm trying to think for me though. Like I would say um, I love Scary Movie 1 and 2 a lot. I know
Oh,
people
they're
don't
fun.
really care for those.
Yeah, they're
They're
fun.
like parody movies, so I'll probably go with those ones. Yeah, I actually like number 3 too. So like 1 through 3 is good for me. Let me close the window fast because my dogs are barking. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hold on one sec.
All right. Oh, this is. I'm really trying to think right now of other movies that other people hate and I love. Ah, I think this was panned initially. So
All
I'm
right.
just talking to everyone out there. I think this was panned initially. I love this movie, Serenity.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I have it too. Let's see. I bought the 4K
The
for it.
4K. I have the 4K too, but I don't have. I have everything in loose alphabetical, so I just happened to grab the steelbook.
Now this is a blind buy I got, and just because I love the cover art on it, I was like, yeah, this looks pretty cool. So I still
Yeah,
got to watch it though.
the uh, the show didn't have much of a fan base, anyways. At first, which is why it got canceled. People grew to love it, but people don't talk about the movie quite like they talk about the show.
Right. So
Uh, I guess maybe if that counts, I do really love that movie though. So,
yeah, I know. I noticed that too. Like when you're doing like, well, some people talk bad about a movie in a chat. You'll probably be like, yeah, this is a good movie. So I kind of noticed like you like a lot of movies that people don't like.
oh yeah,
Same thing with me.
if I like something, I'm gonna say it. I'm not specifically following a trend or you know what I mean.
Vice versa though, like if you don't like a movie, you should be able to say that too, because there's a lot of people that
Yeah.
just be like, "Oh, I like this movie," but you really don't. You're just
Well,
saying because everybody likes it.
I'll say it right now. Mandy, people loved Mandy. Not my cup of tea at all. Did not like that movie even one tiny bit.
I just bought the Steelbook too.
I mean, I could see why people love it. Not my thing at all. Didn't kind of even care for it.
Right. Can you guys still hear the dogs, by the way?
I could hear it, but I mean, hear you
I just
above
don't
it.
want it to bother people. My Killer Podcast definitely pick up
Yes.
Planes. Yeah, I definitely am on this Tuesday. I did take advantage of that Criterion sale with the Menace to Society and the Uncut Gems. I had to get them on Barnes and Noble because for some reason Amazon has Menace to Society on 4K for like 36, and then they have Uncut Gems for like $24. So I don't get why they can't do it for both of them. But so I just went to Barnes and Noble and I bought them there.
Yeah.
So all right, Kella Daly says Dutch is my favorite Thanksgiving movie. I've never seen that one, so.
I wish there was more Thanksgiving movies in general. It's like most Thanksgiving movies kind of just like I said lump in with Christmas. So there'll be plenty of movies where it's a Christmas movie, but it starts at Thanksgiving. But there's not really many that are just focused on Thanksgiving.
Would you count Scary Movie 2 as a Thanksgiving movie?
God, I need to rewatch that. I mean, it's
Where
generally
the guy puts his hand in the
yeah, and
turkey
he
and all
stirs it with a little hand. Yeah,
that?
but to me, I'm one
Yeah,
of those people where if the movie specifically takes place at something, it's that to me. Like, I mean, to go into the Die Hard, but like Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It takes place at Christmas. So if something
right.
is taking place at Thanksgiving as its main thing, it's a Thanksgiving
He'll
movie.
take it.
Yeah.
My Killer Podcast, a title you don't like but picked up anyways because of the packaging. Well, there's so many of that.
Oh God. I mean, I've done that many,
Uh,
many times, but what is
where is that film at?
God, I've done that so
Hold
many
on.
times.
Let me get it real fast.
What is something It's really hard to look at the collection on the spot and try to think of that. And the second the stream would end, I would automatically think of something. And right now, I am blanking. Uh Gosh, dang it!
So my pick right now would be the New Mutants. Like I like the cover. I blind bought it and I only got it because it was like 20th Century Studios, whatever.
Yeah,
But I did not like it at all. And then the girl from Game of Thrones is in it, so I kind of like, oh, this might be
yeah.
good.
Maisie Williams, I think her name is.
Yeah, and then the guy from Stranger Things. Let's see, I don't know
I
his real name, but I know he's Jonathan.
Yeah. This question this is a dang good question, and it's bugging me because the second the stream ends, I am going to remember.
You
something.
know everything, huh? Like, so it always happens where you're on the live stream. It's because you feel pressured, and then that's like when you're like, oh yeah, there's so many of those. And
Yeah, there is clearly stuff. I'm a sucker for a really nice artwork, and I know for a fact I have bought stuff with really nice artwork, and I wasn't crazy on the movie, but I can't
right,
find it.
I know I have some of those as well.
Oh my gosh. There's stuff in the collection that I've bought for cheap that I didn't get to watch yet. Also, I can pick that stuff out, but something I specifically didn't like.
I guess this one right here, like I did like the artwork, but like I said, I know it's gonna be a trash movie.
I skipped that. I may or may not get it when it drops even lower, but I skipped it for now.
I got this for $8, so I was like, it's fine. I can't stand LeBron James though. That's the problem.
This question is getting to me. Darn it! What?
You're not gonna be able to sleep at night now.
Oh my gosh, it's ruining me right now. This is terrible. Well, no, because I found out afterward I didn't like it. Dang it! I was gonna say Peninsula, but
okay.
I watched it and didn't like it from then. I didn't buy it because I didn't like it. Shoot, I don't know.
I know there's some out there though. I don't know why I can't find any right now.
You know what? I'll DM you, all right? Or I'll DM you when I find something.
Unite the Collectors, definitely. What's everyone, including the chat, top 6 underrated films of any genre? Top 6 underrated films. Well, I think you could talk about this. You have a lot that you kind of recommend a lot.
Yeah, so I recommend it all the time, but I love Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight. Doesn't get talked about by people near as much as it should. I love that movie. It is so darn underrated. Here's a good one just because it's near me, but have you ever seen
Southbound?
This before? Yeah.
I've never seen that.
It's a good anthology film, and it hardly ever gets talked about. So I enjoyed that one quite a bit. Dang it, I'm basically going off of what's to the left of me, which is basically from M's through T's. But there was an awesome movie called Thelma, which was up for Best Foreign Picture like 3 or 4 years ago. Here it is. Definitely underrated.
Let me put this.
Yeah, this is so underrated. It's basically a girl coming to her own with her sexuality, but doesn't want to go through with it basically, and she starts manifesting these crazy powers. It's a really crazy movie. It's like a drama, sci-fi thriller type thing. Definitely recommended. It's from Norway, I believe it is. So that one never really gets talked about, besides by me.
I mean, those are like under the radar kind of movies. Not like your like mainstream kind of movies.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many others. Here's one that was talked about when it first came out, but no one really talks about it now. She puts on an amazing performance in this movie. So that'd be another one that really I think is pretty underrated.
Yeah, definitely. I'm seeing if there's any I can recommend. There'll probably be my Blu-ray stuff because all this 4K stuff, I'm sure everybody knows already most of the titles. So it'd
Yeah.
have to be like the Blu-rays.
Like I said, I'm looking at what's to the left of me, so it's only a part of the alphabet, but there is stuff
I would
in that.
recommend Girl Interrupted. I like that one a lot.
Yes, yes, that's a good one.
So Girl Interrupted and mm, yeah, any genre. So if it's any genre, I do like for a rom com is I Love Beth Cooper. I like that one too.
I wanted to see that. I never got around to it.
Oh, that's definitely a good one, man. It's just funny.
Oh, another one that almost never gets talked about is a movie called Hearts Beat Loud with Nick Offerman. Fantastic little movie. It's a father not wanting to let go of his daughter as she's starting to grow up and go off on her own. Really, really good movie.
Definitely for Father's Day gift right there.
Yeah, it is so good. It's got funny moments. It's heartwarming. The only bummer is the disc is a BDR. It didn't get an official it's official release, but it's only a BDR and there's no pressed version. That kind of sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Kind of like that same situation. Like I was telling you earlier, I was trying to play Just Married, and it doesn't play in my player. But it's not. It's region A. So region A is for us, right?
Yeah, Region A is us.
Yeah. So it's I don't know why it doesn't play, but it's 20th Century Fox, and I bought it twice. So if any of you guys in the chat can help me out, like why it doesn't play, I played it in my PS4 player and also my 4K player. They're both updated, and they're both like no scratches, nothing. It just doesn't play. I'm guessing it's because it's an older Blu-ray. I heard like when they first came out with Blu-ray, a lot of the discs were like defected or something. They just for some reason didn't play, which is kind of weird. But I
Yeah.
know this is an old movie, so it came out in 2003.
I was gonna say somewhere around like 2002 or three. Yeah,
Yeah,
they were both huge stars at that time.
I know, especially like Ashton Kutcher. He was coming out with a lot of stuff at the time. Dude, where's my car and all that stuff.
And wouldn't that would have been about the prime of like Punked, right? I think Punked was like right around.
Oh yeah,
That's
that he had a show Punked, and then that '70s show.
yeah.
He had a lot. And then Brittany Murphy, she was underrated because she's in 8 Mile, and then she was in this one, and then she has another movie called Spun, and I want to get that, but it's out of print. It's
Yeah.
going for like $80 on Blu-ray. Have you
Yep.
seen that?
I think I saw it on TV years ago. I think, but
It's about like drug addicts, like they get addicted to like drugs, and she does a good role in that one though. She plays a drug addict though.
I can picture the cover, but yeah, that'll be. I'll have to keep my eye out for that when I'm out thrifting and stuff.
Yeah, I'll send you it in your Instagram. That way you can keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
Let's see our collectors assemble. When does Jeepers Creepers come out? Mario asked. I'm not sure. Does that have a release date for the movie?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
I think they just released the trailer at this point, but I don't think they officially announced when it's going to come out, and I don't even think if it's going to get a theater release. It's probably going to get straight to physical media. I'm not sure.
I am glad though to hear that Victor Salva has nothing to do with this one though.
Yeah, but I am kind of sad that the Creeper is not playing the Creeper again.
Yeah, that would be more of a bummer, but I wanted Salva nowhere near it. That guy is yeah.
Yeah. He's got a bad rep right now. So
Yeah.
Kala Daily says I got a ton of soundtracks. Awesome.
Yeah.
There's a lot of soundtracks I like to listen to as well. Especially I really like the movie. I just get into like the music and the OST of it. So
Yeah.
I like the soundtrack for Scott Pilgrim. That's one of them. The Lost Boys. I really like the Lost Boys soundtrack. Lord of the Rings is really good.
Yeah. I think I find myself putting on John Williams the most, but I also really love Thomas Newman. Thomas Newman's score for 1917 is amazing, but also Passengers. That's actually to me an underrated one too. Actually, Passengers is I stand by that movie. It's a good movie.
That's one 4K I do need. I haven't got it.
Oh, the 4K is so good. I mean, it's like reference quality. That is one of the better ones on the market.
But, I know I gotta get that one now. I'm probably gonna look and see how much it's going for. Let's see, Mr. Rigby. It's been so long since I've seen you, man. Welcome back. He says, "What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late."
No problem.
Let's
Well,
see. Yeah. He says, Daly says, I find it a lot of the collectors in the community don't watch TV shows and really have no desire to. I actually like TV the last 10, 15 years more than movies. So I can see that. And I mean, it's really time consuming to watch TV shows, especially if you're like working and you really barely have time to watch your own movies. TV shows is going to take up way more time because it's like a lot of seasons, and it just depends. Like if you really, really want to watch a TV series, then you're gonna do it. If you don't, you're really not gonna do it. So
so I my entire wall. So I have a wall that side. It is pure TV shows. The entire wall is just TV shows. Uh, I love shows. They are definitely a commitment. There's no doubt about that. But I've been watching a lot more stuff like why it's time for food. Like sitting down and eating. That's a good time for a show. Like right now we're watching through the middle again. The middle
okay,
is a funny show. But yeah,
yeah, I can see that. Like when you're eating and just watch one episode or so to get it
yeah.
out of the way. I would say like I was excited for like TV shows like Game of Thrones. That was one I got hooked on, and I watched all of it like because I didn't have to wait. I kind of watched it as it was finished already. So no, as the last season was coming out. So that was a good binge watch of that.
I watch almost nothing while it's airing currently. Besides I watch the 911 shows with my wife. That's like a weekly thing. But past that,
Right.
I wait until pretty much the whole show is out or something like that. I
I
I
was watching the show Lost, but I think I was season two and then I stopped. So I need to go back and watch that as well.
it's it's a fun ride, but you could tell that they had no end goal. Like they were just making that stuff up as they went.
Yeah. I was like, when are they going to get off the island? I don't think they ever are in the where I'm at. So,
Yeah.
what's another show that I can recommend? I used to watch 24 when it was back on TV.
That's an excellent show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I mentioned Twilight Zone a bunch. Twilight Zone is an absolute classic. Uh, just finished only about a month ago rewatching through the show Burn Notice. I don't know if you ever saw that before.
I've never seen that.
No, oh, that's a good one. I started watching it because of Bruce Campbell fan, but yeah, that's a good one.
Nice. Another one I watch is Malcolm in the Middle. That's just for fun though.
Yeah, Malcolm's a fun show. Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
know Frankie Muniz can't really remember any of the time filming that show?
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, he has memory problems and he doesn't remember like any of it.
He made a lot of like movies too, like those little like I don't know if they're Nickelodeon or Disney, but like the
Disney, like Miracle in Lane 2 and stuff like that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, he remembers like none of that.
that's weird.
Yeah,
Um, let's see. No, I already read this question. Mr. Rigby says I picked up 26 titles from Best Buy Black Friday sale. A lot of them are upgrades. Yeah, that's the time to upgrade. Like when I started my 4K collection, every Black Friday I would just stack up on 4Ks, and it would help me a lot to grow my collection. Now I'm so caught up that this Black Friday I didn't even have anything really to pick up, so I was like, uh, it kind of sucks, but it's kind of good at the same time because you have everything. So
yeah. It is an interesting feeling. I looked at most of the stuff on sale. I'm like, geez, I already have most of this, but yeah. Oh well, I like picking them up on release day.
what I
But
did
yeah,
want was a soundbar to pick up a soundbar, and it's the JBL 9.1. It's a wireless soundbar, so you can disconnect like the speakers and put them behind you, so you get Dolby Atmos. But the problem with that, like they for some reason they upped the price. It's 1,200 now. It used to
uh,
be 1,000, and then one time it went on sale for like $700, which is fair enough for me. But I don't know if it's gonna go down this Black Friday. Hopefully.
the next big time though to look would be like Super Bowl time.
Oh,
That's
Super
a
Bowl. Okay, yeah.
yeah, sound bars and TVs and stuff like that. Which I think we're looking to be looking at a new TV around Super Bowl time.
Yeah. A lot of people are gonna try getting Black Friday, but that those TVs are meant for Black Friday, so I wouldn't really recommend those kind of TVs. If you really want a 4K TV, I would wait. Um, I have an OLED TV, so I don't think I'll
Yeah.
just get like any other TV because I already have OLED. I enjoy the OLED, and
Oh
I think
yeah,
it looks really good.
OLED's amazing. So the TV we had, I had an OLED upstairs, and then we had a TCL TV downstairs. My
Uh,
in-laws TV broke, so we gave them our TCL, which was a perfectly good working TV. It's fine. And now we took the OLED downstairs, but I don't feel it's big enough. So I want to look at the 77-inch OLEDs have come down in price like quite a bit. You can now get them for like 2,800, which is
yeah,
way
this
better than.
one's the 65 inch, and like you said, I think I thought it was big at the time. It was because it was in a little bedroom, but now it's in the living room. It's kind of smaller.
Yeah, it's amazing. You move it to a different room, and it's like, dang, this isn't big enough.
Yeah, but I do like it though. I don't have a PS5 yet too. That's another thing I want to see is the gaming on it, but I haven't got a PS5 because you know how that goes.
Yeah. Ah, fellow foxes. That one. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. It was Fellow Foxes. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good one though. Fellow
Yeah.
Foxes.
Definitely.
Instead of just being like foxes. What's up, foxes?
Yeah.
Culture Training says, yep, I show love to all, but I see the different groups. I've been on YouTube for a long time, even made some very good friends from all over the world. So it's a great community. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, like this is my first time, getting to know Tim on the live. I do like, comment on his videos here and there. And so, but like now it's like we can actually talk. So it's pretty cool to see that too.
Yeah.
You get to meet a lot of cool people. Kala Daly says that Mondo's Superman soundtrack is nice. Do you have that one?
No, I don't. But I saw it. Yeah. Mondo has awesome stuff.
I'm sure it's pricey too.
Most of their soundtracks are about like 45-ish range, which I'm not saying that's cheap, but or anything, but I don't know. It's not too bad.
Not too crazy.
Yeah.
Stranger Boy says hello. Hey, Stranger Boy, how's it going?
Yeah. Hey.
Culture Training says I like the Mondo Steelbook, but stopped buying when they started doing Disney cartoons. I don't really care for those Mondo's Disney ones. Like they're okay to me.
Uh, yeah. I don't have any of the Disney ones. I can't. Here. I do love this one though.
Oh,
I bought.
that one is cool.
Yeah, I bought this at like clearance at Target, and now it goes for pretty decent money now. I think on eBay, this thing's like 80 or 100. It's a really nice one though.
Are you planning to pick up that Terminator 2
Oh yeah, it's
Steelbook coming?
already ordered.
Yeah. And
Even with
even though like people are complaining because it's not a new transfer, but you see how the steelbooks could actually still sell.
that,
So
that goes into me being a sucker for packaging.
yeah,
If I love a movie, I will rebuy it and have it multiple times for packaging. Like I mean, I showed this in the video I uploaded today, but like I
oh
own all these
nice.
movies already, but I loved the packaging, so I bought it. I mean, I adore the movies.
Are you planning to get the Harry Potter thing too? The train?
I want it. I just spent a lot of money the past
I
couple of
know.
weeks. So I
What
as
about
long
the Middle Earth edition thing? Did you grab that?
no, and I'm probably not going to unless it like drops to a really cheap price. Because up top I have the 4K Steelbook sets from Best Buy. They're really good.
Yeah.
So
I hope
it
that
would,
does drop in price later, like down the years, like kind of like the Skywalker saga. It's just sitting there on the shelves all the time.
yeah,
So I'm hoping that will be the thing with the Lord of the Rings edition, and I'll grab it on sale.
yeah, it would need to drop down significantly to make it worth. I mean, it would essentially be me buying it for the packaging, which
Right.
again I do that already, but it needs to drop quite a bit.
But yeah. Let's see. My Killer Podcast says how do you say his last name? Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd,
Rudd. Okay. Paul
yeah,
Rudd is the sexiest man alive.
the dude never ages. He does not age.
Let me see who this guy is. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Kala Daly says, "You cheating on Bruce and Kurt?"
You ever see pictures of well, not ever see. I mean, if you look at Paul Rudd and like Clueless, and you look at him now, he you see wrinkle lines kind of, but the dude does not age. It's insane.
Keanu Reeves used to be the same way. Like he looked like he never aged, but then he grew out his beard and his hair. But he
Yeah,
was like that one actor that never aged.
yeah,
There's some of those out there. Trying to
yeah.
think of another actor that Johnny Depp definitely aged now. I was thinking Johnny Depp, but yeah.
Yeah, there are actors out there though.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I feel he's starting to like look his age, but for a long time, like he still looked like that young kid from Titanic for
I know.
quite a while.
Yeah. That's another underrated film I would kind of recommend is The Man in the Iron Mask with Leonardo. Like I
Ah,
think
yeah,
that's an underrated one.
yeah.
Stranger Boy says thoughts on the Elm Street box set rumors. So what me and Tim decided is just wait for Scream Factory to announce it because I think they're just gonna get trolled at this point. A lot of people are gonna try to make you know I guess fake box sets looking of it. I don't think it's real. I mean,
Yeah, I don't. I just my mind wants it to be real, but it's not. I know.
but I do believe that one day we will get it. So I'm just gonna be patient until then. Um, because I think what they're gonna do is, like I said, focus on Halloween still. They want to get the other half of Halloween on 4Ks if that's even possible. I don't know if they have the rights to all that, but if they do, hopefully, because I would like it to be complete. So
Yeah, I want it to be complete, but I'm not near as excited for the rest of the Halloweens like I was for the first five.
yeah, I'm trying to think. What else is coming out? Krampus, and then they have the Howling coming out.
Yeah, I got the cool Studio Canal 4K on the way from Zavi right now, the big box set.
Well, they're starting to announce more 4K titles a lot quicker than they did because when they first did 4K, it was They Live and the Prince of Darkness, but they took a long time to get to another 4K. So at least they're kind of consistent now with the 4Ks coming out.
Yeah,
And do you think they're gonna have that packaging like the Halloween box, like the hard case
for which one?
for like Krampus and Howling and all those?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, I would hope. I mean, that maybe that'll start being a thing with them. That would be really nice. If you're charging
Right,
premium prices, I want premium packaging.
right.
So I didn't put thought into that, but I really hope so now.
Yeah, because they were saying Alvarez, the Blu-ray, that's another hard case, and the Halloweens are the only ones that got those. But it's kind of weird. How come they did, Elvira if that's it wasn't a 4K? So it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Let's see. Have you guys seen Netflix Squid Game? I
yeah.
haven't subscribed to Netflix in so long, so it's like I actually resubscribed to Disney Plus, and that's because Hawkeye is gonna come out. So I'm actually gonna start watching the Marvel TV shows. I haven't seen any of them, so I'm just gonna like binge watch all the TV shows. And
That's cool.
then they announced Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's not gonna come out till next year. So Boba Fett though, I'm excited for.
Yeah, yeah. Squid Game wise, though, I haven't gotten around to it yet. I do want to see it, but it's not a. I said I watch shows during eating a lot of times. Obviously, with subtitles, that's not really a. I'm looking down and grabbing food, eating type show. So I,
I'm really good with subtitles because I watch anime and I'm like I read fast so I can just I love subtitles with anime so I just
yeah,
got used to it.
I'm good with subs, but I can't be doing like eating or something. I need to be focusing on that screen.
Yeah, I got you, man. Let's see. Calo Daily says Scream 5 trailer was so weak. I hope it's good. And trailer before trailer is for at
The ADHD era.
oh
Yeah,
ADHD era.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if they do bring another Scream 5 trailer out, I'm not gonna watch that one. It's already almost here. It's gonna be January, so why would I watch another trailer? I'll just wait. I
yeah.
did put up that Scream 5 poster over here. Let me see if I can show you. It's right there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that thing is huge, man. Like I wasn't. That's my first theatrical like poster, and that thing I thought it was gonna be like the ones I have over here that are like 24 by 36, I think.
24 by 36. Yeah, the one you got hanging is 27 by 40. Yeah,
Yeah, this thing was big. So I was like, when I went to Walmart, I bought a frame. I was like, dang, the frame costs like almost $30.
yeah, yeah. I actually have a poster in my other room. I have a light up one, pretty much like a light box you'd see outside
Oh,
of a
that's
theater.
nice. Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool. Especially because this poster is really black, but then it is also cool because it like looks more dark. I guess for Ghostface.
Yeah, Yeah, and those are double sided because the light shines through and it makes it all pop more.
Yeah, I noticed that at the end of my video. I was like, these aren't even double sided. This is just like it's just going see through.
Yeah,
Yeah, I noticed it at the end of that video though. Let's see. Calo Daily says Adam Family Values is an awesome Thanksgiving movie. Oh yeah. Do you think that's gonna get a 4K or is it just gonna be the first one?
I would think so. I would feel they are gonna.
Yeah, if they see this one sells good, I believe they'll put out the next one.
Yeah, I think so.
Which I believe a lot of people are gonna upgrade that one because it's a dark film, has a lot of blacks, so it would look good.
That's the best stuff for 4K is the stuff that's really dark, HDR, and everything to really make the contrast pop.
Right. Stranger Boy says, "What upcoming horror films are you most excited for?" Well, I just said Scream 5 for sure. I don't know if there's any really other horror films because they pretty much put out everything like in this time of Halloween.
Evil Dead for me.
The Evil Dead.
Yeah, yeah. There's a new one coming for 2022.
Oh,
So
okay. I just barely got the. Well, I got the slipcover for like the Evil Dead 2. And then I just purchased the first one today, so I'm gonna start watching these. I haven't seen any of them, and I was gonna
oh,
get that box set that you got, but then I
it's
was like,
missing.
well, I already have this.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's not even a complete set. It's awesome, but it's missing Army of Darkness. So
Yeah, that's why I kept hearing like if the Army of Darkness was in it, I definitely would have grabbed that.
yeah, I mean, I get it. It's part of like a rights issue, and we know Scream Factory is releasing it coming up, but it's a bummer still. But you're in for a treat, I think, with those two movies. I mean, they're drastically different, though. Like the series gets more comedic. The first movie is straight horror. The second movie is a horror comedy, and Army of Darkness is mostly a comedy.
Okay, the Army of Darkness is on Netflix, right?
I don't know. Uh, I generally don't look on Netflix for like regular movies, just their original stuff.
Wasn't that like the new one that came out with like Batista in them?
No, Army of Darkness is from '92.
Oh, I'm getting mixed up. Like, so what is that thing on Netflix with like Batista? Was that?
Oh, you're thinking of Army of the Dead, right?
Yeah,
With Batista? Yeah, yeah, no, not that one.
that's not part of this franchise.
No,
Oh, see, that's what I thought.
yeah, Evil Dead isn't. Some people call it a zombie, but it's not really a zombie. They're called Deadites, but it's more like possessed. It's not zombies though.
Well, definitely watch them, man. Once I get them in here,
They're so good.
I got a lot to catch up on. So,
We all have
uh,
movies that we haven't seen that other people are like, "Oh, you didn't see that?" We all have those.
I know. My underwhelming Marvel movie was Black Panther. Unpopular opinion. Oh, Black Panther. I'm not. I would say I'm not like, really excited for the next Black Panther now. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much same.
Um, what about She-Hulk? Are you excited for She-Hulk?
I'm gonna watch it, but not excited. No, I think it's really cool that they're doing it though. I mean,
Yeah,
I like that they're dipping into a more like C-list character. Essentially, that's pretty cool.
right. Yeah, that's a unpopular opinion. I did enjoy Black Panther. I thought it wasn't at first when I watched it. I thought it was gonna be okay, but I ended up liking it. So,
Yeah, I liked it.
Calvo Daly says of
Wrath,
Can.
Wrath of Khan or First Contact. Uh, it just what is that 4K? Try for the Star Trek movies for 4K, which
Oh, gotcha.
I don't have them on 4K. I
Are
want
those
it.
the what is his name? The guy that directed the Force Awakens.
Oh,
Didn't
well,
he direct those? Adam,
yeah,
what is it?
that's the newer franchise, like the rebooted Star Treks. But yeah, J.J. Abrams, he
Yeah,
did
J.J.
the
Abrams.
yeah he did the 2009 one, and did he? I think he directed Into Darkness. I think he did. But yeah, I enjoy those movies quite a bit too. They're fun.
Yeah, I think I used to watch Star Trek on VHS. My parents used to collect the VHSs back then, and I don't know if I ever liked them like that though.
Yeah, I grew up with them more. That I grew up with that actually more than I did Star Wars.
No, I was more Star Wars in our family, so that's why I was really into Star Wars growing up, and especially
Yeah.
I got to see Episode 1 in theaters as I think it was like in third grade or fifth, and I was like obsessed with like the double lightsaber, Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Jared Runner says Blade Runner 2049 is an overrated movie.
Don't
Yeah,
worry, Jerry.
like
My wife is right there with you on that.
see, and like when I went to Blade Runner, people were hyping it up all the time for me, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be amazing." And I'd seen a trailer, and I loved the part in 2049 when he's talking to like that, um, I don't know, it's like the robotic looking girl with the blue hair.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh, this looks cool," you know. And then
Yep.
I don't know. I like 2049 better than I did the first one though, and I think I was surprised because I saw Batista in there, and I wasn't expecting him to be in there.
And he's in like 5 minutes, but he's really
Yeah,
cool. Oh,
and then Jared Leto's in there.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. My Killer Podcast says, yes, let the filmmakers create. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. If you let them get their freedom on a movie, they know what they're doing. And it depends, like what I'm saying, because sometimes directors, like a lot of people complain about George Lucas's writing. So,
Yeah, that wasn't his forte.
yeah, no, some people
he
have their.
he could think up an amazing universe, but some of his dialogue, yeah.
So, but yeah, like at a point, yeah, I let them get their freedom and just overwatch the project, but don't like try to like overdo it either.
Yeah. You
Uh,
hired them for a reason, so let them
yeah, I'm
create.
kind of upset because they just announced Kathleen Kennedy just renewed her contract for 3 more years with Star Wars, and I'm just like, I don't get why she's staying with Star Wars if she really doesn't. It seems like she don't really care about the franchise at this point. So I wish she would move on to something else.
Yeah.
Um,
That
what's
would
his name?
show.
I wanted what's his name to be the guy that did Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, Favreau or
Yeah, I
however.
wanted him to be like the president because those two guys know what they're doing.
Yeah, and Dave Filoni, or
Yeah,
I think.
Dave Filoni.
Yeah,
Those two are like the ones I wanted in charge.
yeah. You could tell though they had no idea what, like, no plan with the new trilogy. Like, whether people love or hate some of the movies, there's no coherent plan from Force Awakens to Rise of Skywalker. I
Right.
I don't know why they didn't think ahead. Like, you have two directors that battled against each other with completely different ideas on which way to take it.
And how do you feel about like Obi-Wan coming back? Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. Do you
I'm
are
all,
excited for that?
I'm all for it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people are arguing because they're supposed to have another fight and that's not supposed to be canon, but I'm excited for it just because like they're actually putting Hayden Christensen back as Darth Vader and Anakin. Like I'm excited. I hope we get flashbacks to the Clone Wars during the Obi-Wan series or something about like back more flashbacks maybe.
Yeah, yeah. After Mandalorian, they've earned my trust on their shows. At least they know what they're doing on their shows. The
Yeah, especially
movies,
when Luke Skywalker came back. Like that was awesome.
yeah. I will say though, even if I crap on some of the Star Wars Disney stuff, they gave Rogue One, and my God, I love Rogue One.
Yeah, doing that's my favorite Disney movie that they did was Rogue One, and
Yeah,
they did a good job with that one,
oh,
especially
so
like the ending scene with Darth Vader. I didn't mind Leia, like the whole CGI.
that didn't bother me. No.
Yeah. Let's see. Kala Daly says, art imitates life. Movies and music are products of their time, so the time is political. That's gonna leak into art. Some may say religion was heavy in 80s and 90s in a lot of movies. It's been there.
Yeah, I mean that is true. Everything about current culture will leak into whatever the movie is. There's no getting around that.
Yeah. Let's see. Just writing is worse, so the stuff you don't like stands out more, and it cores unbearable. Yeah. Just all right. Halloween 2007, like, but people hate. Do you like the Rob Zombie Halloweens, or you don't mind them?
I didn't finish 2007 because I really didn't like it, but I would go into it again with an open mind. I try to. I just something about Rob Zombie's movies don't really click with me, which is weird. I love his music, fan of his music, but his movies don't really click with me
So did you like House of a Thousand Corpses?
enough to finish it and say it's fine. But I didn't love it.
Yeah, it's
I
not like
don't know what it.
crazy for you.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, I get why people love him, but I don't know. Just not my cup of tea, I guess.
Yeah, I don't mind the Rob Zombie Halloweens. It's like kind of like I just take it away from the franchise, and I don't know. It's like more of an updated of the original Halloween. I don't know, people don't like it, but
I
I do like some parts. I just think the dialogue is where people get kind of like irritated is with the dialogue because it's a lot of cursing and a lot of for no reason. It's just cursing a lot and like
yeah.
dirty talking a lot. So
I will say one of the things for like 2007 or really any movie that I don't need a backstory on why someone became something when a killer like Michael Myers or something like that. Part of their intrigue is the not knowing. Do you know what I mean? Like the mystery is part of the character.
well, what would you say then, like for like killers like Jason and Freddy that do have backstories of why they are the way they are
If
though?
it's introduced right from the start, it's
Uh-huh.
fine. But I don't need 15 years down the road. This
Like
is
this is why.
how this is
Uh,
how they became who they are. Like if the character is
yeah.
built off mystery, stick with mystery. Essentially,
Right.
I mean, Michael Myers was essentially built off of he killed his sister, but you don't really know his like true motivations. He's just this unstoppable stalking killer.
And he started off young too, so that's more crazy because he was like a little kid, like 6 years old.
Yeah.
So our culture Trinity says, "Do you guys watch independent movies?"
Oh God, yeah, absolutely.
Um, yeah, I did order Cool Duder's new movie. I don't know when that's supposed to come out, so I've been waiting on that one. It's what is it called?
Uh,
Something with the Scott Taylor Compton in it though.
yeah,
I think it's
independent
called Scream Bloody Murder is what it's called.
independent stuff is great. I saw it I think on Netflix, but this has been in I think like Dollar Tree. This is a smaller little independent movie from before, way before Brie Larson. I mean, after Scott Pilgrim, but before she became that big. What is this
Uh
like
huh.
2012 or something like that? This is a damn good movie though. This is a really good one.
Yeah, I did enjoy Brie Larson. I think after Captain Marvel though, I kind of got annoyed at her, but before that Captain Marvel, like I did enjoy her movies. And then
I
she, like
love
you said,
her
Scott Pilgrim, she's really good in that one.
her role in The Room. I don't. Did you see? Or it's I think it's no, not The Room. Sorry, not Room. Did you see Room by A24? I think it was A24.
I don't.
It's her and her child are basically abducted. Well, she is abducted and she has a child due to the guy that abducted her, and they're locked in the same room for like 12 years. It's an excellent movie.
I'll have to look into that one. Let's see. Where am I at? I here just writing. Nope. Yeah, we saw that one. Hold on. Caleb Daly says people don't like Gone in 60 Seconds. Okay, let's ride.
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of bad about that movie over the years.
Does that have a Blu-ray?
Oh yeah, it's an
Oh,
early Blu-ray. It's from pretty early in the format.
I gotta check it out. Do you
Yeah,
think it needs a re-release?
I mean, I would be for it, but it looks fine. It's a fine release. There's
Because I think like when the Blu-rays first started, like the format, and then it said like some of these movies need re-releases. So
there is ones, but kind of 6 seconds doesn't stand out as it's a pretty good release. I mean, I would always be for more if they re-release it with a new commentary and new special features, but it's
yeah,
not a movie that's gonna get that.
right. Let's see. Caleb Daly says Scary Movie 1 and 2 classic. It just I think people don't didn't like the spook movies that spawned from them. Yeah.
Yeah, they basically set off the spoof craze for that time period. My God, there were so many spoof movies.
I mean, the Wayne brothers, they did spoof off of the Hood movies too, because they did the Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah, well, drinking juice in the hood or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it was like they were just spoofing off a lot of movies. They were a good duo
but
in their
even
comedy.
outside of them, though, there was all those companies like what was there? There was Meet the
I
Spartans,
have
and
that one, Meet the
yeah,
Spartans.
there was all types of spoofs that came out around that time period.
Vampires Suck was one
Yeah,
disaster movie. And then I remember like people would go to the theaters for these movies too, because I went to see Meet the Spartans, and the theater was actually packed when I went to see it. I think at that time people just loved to like comedy was bigger in that time, so you had movies like Nacho Libre, all these movies coming out, the comedy spoofs that were actually funny. Like I enjoyed comedy. I think comedy is dead now though, so I mean I miss comedy as it was.
yeah. I mean, I don't laugh at near as much comedy now, but to me, comedy heights is I love the '80s. The '80s is has so many comedies I love.
Let's see. For me, like comedy was like Rush Hour 2.
That's a fun
Um,
one.
that was my favorite one, Rush Hour 2, and don't Dude, Where's My Car? There's like a bunch of them out there.
Yeah,
Let's see. Serenity is great. Yeah, it looks
yeah,
like it's gonna be a good one.
definitely is.
Let's see. Summer Glue, amazing. Love her as the Terminator.
She's the lead girl in Serenity, and then she was in the Terminator TV show.
Oh,
What the
okay.
Sarah Connor Chronicles, I think that was the name of it, which was a pretty good show.
Uh, what did you think of Dark Fate? Did you like that one?
I had no interest in that. I didn't watch it because I just not the Genesis was horrendous. I mean, it was bad. I
um,
after how bad Genesis was, I couldn't bring myself to watch Dark Fate because that franchise started out amazing and then just plummeted off a cliff.
yeah, they did. That's when like they just don't understand. Just stop it, and they just keep going and going and going. It's like it makes it worse.
I mean, the first and the second are like some of the best movies ever made,
Yeah.
and now I have no interest in another Terminator.
Why does number 3 get so much hate? Do you think?
Uh, I don't know. Three isn't too bad. Maybe people weren't ready for the woman Terminator coming. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
think
never understood like why 3 is more hated because, I mean, at least Arnold Schwarzenegger is still the Terminator, and I
yeah.
don't know. I enjoyed it. I remember watching that one in theaters. So
I think I go 2, 1, then it would still probably be 3.
no, yeah,
Make
definitely it's not going to be 1 or 2, but I just didn't. There was a lot of hate for 3,
Yeah,
but I just never knew if
it
anybody in the
just
chat can
keeps
tell me
going
why.
downhill though because Salvation. There's moments in Salvation that's kind of cool, but eh.
I actually did kind of enjoy Dark Fate a little. Like I thought I wasn't gonna like it because it was getting a lot of hate, and there was just like one thing I didn't like in it, but other than that, it was pretty good. So
Did you like Genesis?
I've never seen Genesis actually.
Oh,
So I skipped
don't bother.
Genesis.
Don't bother. It's so bad.
Culture just Trini saying also enjoy Firefly.
Yeah. Firefly was given the shaft. That show they ran it out of order even.
Dogs are still making. I think there's like we gotta catch up. I think we're far behind.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, sorry if
Stranger Boy,
I
Blood
ramble
Rage.
on people.
Blood Rage is my favorite Thanksgiving movie. Have you heard of that one?
Blood Rage.
Blood
No.
Rage, never. See, like, there's a lot of things. Maybe we got to do like a whole Thanksgiving top 10 movies so people can start watching some Thanksgiving movies.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about Blood Rage now.
Yeah. Let's see. Scott says I brought Blade for the, or he bought Blade for the first time since he had it on VHS on 4K for $10. And can you believe it? Yeah, Blade is definitely a nice one. I watched that one on 4K. It looked good. Everything was like, the picture quality is good. The sound was good. I can't wait for them to do number 2. So
Yeah.
hopefully we get that next year.
Yeah, it was a great release. Definitely worth $10.
I love the cover art too. Like, see, that's when they actually try on these releases. Like Warner Brothers, sometimes they get lazy, and sometimes they do a good job. So,
Yeah.
the one that's getting a lot of heat though is Disney, because Disney really, if they release a 4K, they really don't put effort into that 4K, and I think they just got called out by like the community on that, where they like, did you see that forum thing that people are like tagging?
No.
It was pretty much saying they were tagging Disney on it and saying like, if you're gonna release 4K physical media, please actually put like effort into it. Make sure it has the IMAX. If it has IMAX, release it with IMAX. If it has like, you know, Dolby Atmos, release it with Dolby Atmos. A lot of the, people were complaining about Disney, but we already know they're like focused on Disney Plus and not really physical media at this point.
That's like you can. Unfortunately, it sucks to say, but you gotta kind of be happy to get physical media from them.
Yeah, I'm just sad because they bought like 20th Century Fox, and what was the point if you're not going to release them? Because 20th Century Fox was actually releasing 4K consistently, and they were doing a good job.
Yeah,
Now that they bought it, it's like now we're not getting these titles as
yeah.
much as we probably would if they still had the rights, you know.
Still waiting on the
Um,
Aliens release
yeah,
to go with.
I know they would have done that, and I'm pretty sure they would have released Alien versus Predator and all those cool titles.
Yeah.
I know Disney's not going to do that, so we were lucky to get Speed on 4K. So yeah, there's a lot of Fox titles that I wish got 4Ks, but now it's like I don't know, because Edward Scissorhands is another one. That's a big one, and I would hope that Disney would actually do that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, Tim. Kala Daily, you can't stand LeBron. Tell us why. I mean, just um, I don't really watch sports, but from what I've seen of him, like his whole social media, like what he posts and stuff, he's always arguing. He's always like crying about something. He's always like whining. I just can't stand it. It's like I don't know. Just he's kind of annoying. That's just me. I don't know. I know a lot of people can't stand LeBron James, but
I have no opinion on him.
um, I just wish Space Jam 2 would have been Kobe Bryant. I think that would have been more better. They should have done it a long time ago when Kobe was around. I don't
Yeah.
understand why they decided all of a sudden let's do number 2 when Kobe just passed. It's weird.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, the Space Jam original is where it's at. It's not like the amazing movie, but it's like my childhood movie. My Color Podcast, you got it. All right. Kala Daily says, "Damn, as I was typing Demon Knight, he says it." Shaking my head. Scott says, "What is a title you love but has not the best artwork that you own?" Now, there's a lot of those too, huh? Like, there's a lot that they really don't try in the artwork. Let me see.
I know one right off the
Uh,
bat if I can spot it in the collection. Uh, Kind of annoyed me. Or is it?
it's more of Warner Brothers slipcovers that I have a problem with. Let's see.
Here we go. This one bugged me.
What do you have? Oh, Ready or Not?
Terrible artwork.
Yeah,
Really,
I would agree on that one.
really fun movie. Terrible art.
Hold on, I want to pull a good one out right here. Let's see.
Sometimes the theatrical poster is amazing, and then they decide, nah, we're not going to use that. We're just going to make some generic Photoshop that'll work.
Like, I mean, I'll just pull this one out. It's not that bad, but it's like more of like Warner Brothers will just put like one little thing and call it a day. They do this a lot on their 4Ks, and I think they
Yeah.
could do a lot more with it. So I do like this like holographic
I
thing.
did love their Clockwork Orange slip though.
Oh, that one too.
Yeah.
Trying to see see Beetlejuice, Argo.
Trying to think of other ones.
I will say though, like, do you follow Geek Gab on Instagram?
Yeah.
And he posted like those artworks. So, like for instance, he posted the Adams Family one for the new 4K, but he had like some, like rumored artwork. It wasn't like the final product, whatever. I like that artwork better than what we're gonna get. So, That's kind of
Yeah.
sucks because sometimes you're like, oh, I love this artwork, but it's not going to be the final artwork.
I notice a lot of times with Geek Gab and some of the other ones, which you're just announcing the title. Essentially, you don't have the artwork; it's to be determined. But they'll use like Mondo art or some of those sites that sell art. They'll just kind of insert that. And so once I see that stuff, I know that's not they don't
The
use
final
that ever.
artwork.
So yeah, so I know that won't be used.
Just like the Lost Boys 4K artwork that he has right there, that would look amazing, but I know it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Kala Daily, Final Girls, You Might Be the Killer, Revenge 2018, Dark City, Dark Fate, Doctor Sleep, Anna, those are some awful entry, and Assassins.
You Might Be the Killer is such a cool like I enjoyed the movie. It was able to be found at like Dollar Tree. Uh, it's a
Nice.
cool story. It was actually came off of tweets. There was tweets back and forth between author Chuck Wendig and author Sam Sykes, and they had like this little play written out, and they're going back and forth on, I think I just killed someone type of thing, and that became the movie. It's
Damn.
kind of cool. It's a fun movie too.
Good little backstory right there. Let's see. Demolition Man, underrated. Favorite Sly
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, that's so good.
This is another good one. Bone Collector. I would
Yeah.
wish this got a 4K at least too. That'd be
Yeah.
cool to revisit. Caladelli, Beth Cooper, I thought was horrible, but Hayden chick is so cute. I still watch. Yeah. Let's see. Brittany Murphy is in Girl Interrupted. Sad. Yeah, she's really good in that role too. I like what's her name? Angelina Jolie. She does really good as well.
Yeah.
And the other girl from Beetlejuice. Why am I blanking?
Yeah. Why am I blanking too? Dear God.
She's the main girl in there too.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's amazing how you could blank on an actor's name and yeah.
I know, and it's an easy one too. And I was
Yeah.
like, why?
It
I was gonna
happens.
say Keira Knightley, but definitely not because they look alike, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely they have a good cast in that movie. I think those was Angelina Jolie like barely starting to act in that movie, or is that like her
It's
earlier
pretty
role?
early. Her very first stuff was actually like straight to video stuff. She did like a movie called like Cyborg 2 or something like that was one of her very first movies. But
Yeah,
it's early.
and then Brittany Murphy was in what's that called? That horror movie. See, I'm blanking a lot right now, but
I can't think of most of Brittany Murphy's filmography to be honest. So
it's a movie I need to pick up, but she's in there. It's a Scream Factory, actually. I forget. If you guys know in the chat, let me know.
You got me wondering now.
Yeah. Kay says, what release are you looking forward to for the remainder of the year? No Time to Die for me. That's going to be a good one.
That's up there for me, definitely.
I'm going to go with Roger Rabbit, Adam's Family 4K, and Menace to Society 4K. So.
Yeah, I don't. No Time to Die is up there. I don't know specifically. I kind of take it week by week for the most part.
Pirates of the Caribbean, that doesn't come out till next year, huh? The 4K.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it, but I'm not super excited.
I mean, my favorite one's the Black Pearl. So
yeah, I trailed off in that franchise. I don't know.
no, that's why like the first one is amazing. I love that movie. I think after that, just like I don't know what. I think they were just doing it just to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely those titles. If you know any, let me know. Middle versus Raymond, what's better?
Middle versus Everybody Loves Raymond. That's a tough one.
I never seen Middle, but I did see the Everyone Loves Raymond. So I'll probably go with that.
I guess nostalgia wise, I'd probably go Everybody Loves Raymond, but Middle is a darn good representation of a family just struggling to get by and just that nothing is going their way. It's a they're both really good.
Right. Let's see. My Killer Podcast says I've been digging the new miniseries lately, not too long ago, and not such a commitment. Only Murders in the Building is awesome. And then old Steve Martin. So
My wife watched that show. She said it was great.
are these all these shows on streaming sites or
Yeah, Only
cable?
Murders in the Building is Hulu, I think it is. I definitely agree with her though. The whole taking the miniseries approach is awesome because at least I know I'm in and out and the whole story is done. Like Bly Manor and Hill House, like they're self-contained stories. It's only like 8 episodes.
Right. All right, here's a good one. Stranger Boy says, "What are your expectations for the Lost Boys remake?" For me, I'm gonna go super low expectations. I
Yeah,
saw the cast for it, and I don't know, just it's gonna be like a remake that's not that it didn't need to happen, and it's just gonna happen.
I'm gonna go in with no expectations, and then I can't be disappointed.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do that. Honestly, like the Lost Boys, the original, like I mean, it's just amazing. So I don't know how they're gonna top it. So you never
I'm not.
know though, because like um it the new one actually did pretty good.
Yeah,
Like, but I know this is a whole another like thing, but I was surprised how they did remake it, and it was actually pretty good. So
I'm someone that's not generally against remakes because the original's always there. So even if the remake sucks, whatever. It doesn't really harm anything.
yeah, it's just like the newer generation is probably gonna like this one better than the other one because they didn't grow up with the older one.
Possible, but it didn't happen with Ghostbusters. So, so if the movie is bad enough,
Yeah, that's true. And you think this will take place in the 80s, or is that going to be taking place like in like today's like today's day and age?
I would think I'd think today's or
I
you
feel
know
like they're going to do it like today's. I think it's going to be more modern.
setting in '90s would be pretty cool because now there's the '90s nostalgia is big. So
Yeah, actually, that would be even better if they did 90s.
yeah,
You got like the Backstreet Boys playing in the background and all that. Yeah. Kala Daily says you're missing a lot of good TV. Bates Motel is excellent. Black Lighting, a show called The Twilight Zone, 1960 and 2019. Yeah, I just there's so much TV that I have to watch. So, like I
the
said,
cool,
I'm gonna start watching the Marvel ones barely, and those are like really popular. So,
yeah, the cool thing is with the show like Twilight Zone, it's all self-contained. You could just pop in episodes whenever, nothing connects.
oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Kala Daily says my name is Michael Weston. I used to be a spy until
That's for Burn Notice. That's the intro to the show every episode.
nice.
I love
Let's
that show.
see. Who is the better, Bruce Willis or Campbell?
Oh, it for me it's Campbell. I mean, he can elevate a movie to entertaining from complete garbage. So, I mean,
Yeah.
he's made all-time classics for me, but some of his TV movies are good just because of him. I would go with Campbell. There's been Bruce Willis movies I can't stand.
But what's your favorite Bruce Willis movie then? Like besides Die
Oh,
Hard.
you said besides Die Hard. Die Hard isn't my top three all time, so I was automatically going there. Um,
Oh,
geez.
The Sixth Sense is a good one.
Yeah, it's good for the one time. Like I don't know, once I know that twist, it's not the same. But it
Yeah.
was damn good watching that in the what was that late '90s, early
Yeah.
2000s. That was something. That was awesome. Uh,
Yeah.
maybe
I can't think of
I don't know.
another Bruce
Someone
Willis
might like
though.
if I said Hudson Hawk,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. Bruce Willis has good. Oh, Hostage. Hostage is a good one with Bruce
Oh
Willis.
yeah, that one's another one. Hostage.
Yeah. But
I'm trying to think. I have another one called I think it's called First Kill, and it has Hayden Christensen, and it's like I think that was a straight to Blu-ray movie. It's okay, I guess it's a
which
cool
is
watch.
almost all his stuff now.
Yeah, I know. But this is like when he was barely starting to do that, so he
uh
still had some dignity. left. So
Some.
yeah, I know. Culture Trini says so tired of remakes, reboot. They all suck. Like I
Yeah.
said, the first hit, I think like the remake it was pretty good. But I get it. Like Pet Cemetery, the remake. Did you enjoy that?
So I didn't mind it, but I actually went in and I watched both that and the original almost back to back. I never saw the original before that, so
Wow.
it was pretty new to me. I mentioned it in my one video, but I didn't grow up on horror. My mom had on TCM all the time. My dad didn't touch horror, so I didn't start horror movies until I was like 13 or something like that. So there's just stuff that it took me until much later to get
Yeah,
to.
that's why I'm still catching. Well, I grew up on horror, but it's like there's a lot older ones that I didn't watch as I was growing up. So like The Evil Dead is one I'm gonna start watching. I did watch Pet Cemetery this year, and I really liked it a lot.
I actually liked both of them pretty equally, but again, that's coming from someone with zero nostalgia for the original.
Yeah. Let's see. Chick-fil-A lover. Hello. How's it going?
Chick-fil-A is good.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A is everywhere, right? Like it's not just California. It's like
No, they're here. Yeah, they're
okay.
on the other coast.
Thought they were West Coast only for some reason.
No, I
Let's see.
In-N-Out Burger's only over there though.
Yeah, and I think they're starting to branch out more. Like they're thinking of branching out more. We'll see. Do you guys have Five Guys?
Yes, I love Five Guys. Yeah,
That's East Coast, right?
yeah.
And then they brought it
I
out
mean, I
here.
don't know if they're anywhere else, but they're all over here.
Yeah, they're everywhere here now too. So
Uh,
let's see. Latilla Moore saying, Rigby, damn, you bought every Black Friday deal they had. You got to get those deals where you got the slip covers right there. Because I know Best Buy had a lot of the slip covers.
yeah.
So why not grab them for $10? I did want to get Shang Chi, whatever. That I didn't pick it up, but I think I'm gonna grab it for $10. Let's see. Foxtel says Frankie Muniz lives in Arizona. My brother met him at the mall. He lives not too far from me. Wow.
That's cool. He seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's kind of like Shia LaBeouf because like um him too. Like Shia, he doesn't really like to be like famous. He's more of a like he was just like here like 30 minutes down the street from where I live, and like he's always cool. He's just a normal guy. He's not
Yeah.
trying to be like a famous person on the street.
He
So
blew up too quickly, I think. Like, I don't think he was ready for how fast he became a star.
yeah, but he's always out here. I wish I would have ran into him, get like something signed. That would be cool.
Yeah.
See, Chick-fil-A lover thoughts on upcoming film Scream Bloody Murder. Yeah, I was just talking about that. I haven't watched it because I'm waiting for it to get here. I bought the Blu-ray. I'm just waiting for a cool duder to send them out. So whenever that is, but I definitely am excited to watch what he made. Um, are you getting that one?
Uh, I might, because I mean, I like watching his channel. So, I mean, I wouldn't doubt if I do.
I know it's got Scott Taylor Compton in there though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Stranger Boy says Mario Lopez hasn't aged.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Yeah.
Let's see. I didn't even see that. I felt that Evil Dead was so disappointing. They could have added to the book in that set and put Army of Dark in that set. Right? Issues is bull because Universal did a deal for the first Chucky for their sets.
Yeah. No, I definitely get that. I mean, Lionsgate could have worked out rights, but that it would have hit a price point they weren't comfortable releasing it at. I don't know. I mean, it's disappointing though, definitely.
They kept re-releasing that. Like they got the steelbook, the slipcovers. Now they got that box set.
Yeah. Yeah, the Evil Dead franchise is like a nightmare of rights.
Right. I still need to pick up the Mad Max that just came out. Those two slipcovers.
Yeah.
Did you grab those?
No, not yet. I'm actually gonna not yet, but I'm gonna order from Zavvi the steelbook like set of
Oh,
all four.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice too.
Yeah.
Culture Training says a few of my favorite TV shows: SOA, Breaking Bad, Lost, Dexter, Prison Break. Oh yeah, that's another
Yeah.
one. Prison Break.
The
Oz, Oz,
first season of Prison Break is phenomenal.
yeah, it's been a long time since I heard about that. OZ, The Sopranos, The Wire, and True Blood.
Damn,
Mm,
he's got good stuff down there.
yeah, no. He got lost in there too. I got that one. That's the one I was watching. Stranger Boy, thoughts on the Amityville horror movies? Do you like those?
I like them. They're another one where I'm not like crazy about them, but I like them enough.
I haven't watched those. Like, I don't really watch like those like supernatural horror movies. Like, I kind of stay away from those.
Oh, I
Like
love ghost stuff.
The Conjuring and all that.
Oh yeah, I love that stuff.
Um, the last one I saw was the Paranormal Activity, but after that, I kind of stopped after those. Um, Calla Daily, as Tim was explaining, I realized Evil Dead did a Chucky move first, horror, second mix of horror and comedy, fifth straight comedy. I guess Chucky pulled the Evil Dead move.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
actually
true.
think about that. Yeah,
Are you watching the TV series on that?
I'm a couple episodes behind, but I've watched the first three. It's great.
Yeah, they're uploading them on YouTube and then they stop. So now I got to figure out how to watch them because I don't have cable.
Yeah, it's good though. It's really good.
Do you think that that's gonna get a physical release?
I think so. I feel like that will.
Let's see. Kay says watching Candyman 2021 4K, and it might be the best 4K transfer of the year so far. Audio and track
Oh
is
damn.
amazing too. Wow.
Yeah, I have it sitting over here. Just didn't get to it
And
yet.
and a lot of people passed on that Candyman because like they just didn't like it. So it's like that's now that you say that, maybe people are gonna go out and buy it now.
Yeah.
Let's see, Calo Daily, man, you got me reading like a whole stories right here. Seen Army 1,001 times, but never saw an Evil Dead movie. I know. Until a couple years ago, I didn't know it was connected. And Campbell said a lot of people make the mistake. Studio batch the title.
Yeah. Uh, I definitely understand that because I saw Army of Darkness before seeing the other two, and they don't seem like they're the same thing at first, but yeah, it's. I mean, when you watch them though, the end of two goes right into the start of Army of Darkness, but they should have called it like Evil Dead Army of Darkness or something like that.
Right. All right, let's get these questions. We gotta catch up. But let's see.
Yeah.
Stranger Boy, thoughts on the Chucky TV series? Too far. So, what do you think of Chucky TV series? Is it what you wanted, or was it like I enjoyed the first episode. I think after second one, I was kind of like it's okay, and then it kind of goes up and down for me.
I'm I've been like I said, 3 episodes. I've liked all three, so I'm happy with it.
Just like I think some characters annoy me a bit. I think it was the main guy, like the main kid.
Um, I'm ready for most of the people in the show to die. Most of them are terrible.
I know it's just. I mean, I'm just there for Chucky at this point. Is what
Oh,
it is.
absolutely. I'm ready for him to slaughter almost the whole cast.
Yeah. Let's see. Calla Daly, let the director direct until he makes Last Jedi. I agree, though.
I mean, okay, fair point. Fair point.
Yeah. They just announced that Ryan Johnson is not going to get his trilogy, and they were always announcing like he's going to get it, and then he was bragging he's going to make it, and then they finally announced that he's not getting his trilogy. So
Yeah.
everybody's happy about that.
See, I would have actually been okay with them getting a trilogy. The problem for me is Last Jedi in no way meshes with Force Awakens. It's the two movies don't work together, and then you throw in the third movie, which contradicts the plan. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
doesn't all mesh. If
So what
if
do you
Ryan,
think they should have done for the Rise of Skywalker? You think they did a good job by doing J.J. Abrams again for the third one?
No,
Yeah, I know.
not no, because his plan was so opposite of Ryan Johnson that it doesn't work. I probably would have actually Ryan Johnson just finish it off because at least two would have flowed into three better.
Yeah,
Because it's like all this stuff got set up in Last Jedi, and then Rise of Skywalker is like, nope, we're changing that now.
yeah, yeah. I
Eh.
get you. Alrighty. What was the worst scene for you in the Last Jedi? By the way.
I think my biggest problem is Carrie Fisher had already passed, and to save her character instead of Laura, you have Laura Dern, who is an amazing actress, and you kill her off when you could have flip flopped in the script and had Leia save the day, sacrifice herself. Then you have the actress that has already passed away written out instead of they pretty much painted JJ into a box where he can't really do anything with Carrie Fisher, but you
Right.
have to include Leia. Yeah.
Uh, right off the bat of the movie, like the whole scene with Luke Skywalker, he throws the lightsaber over his shoulders. That kind of ruined it. And, like that was the beginning.
Right from the start.
And it was supposed to be like a funny, like the whole Marvel thing where they put like funny jokes and stuff, but that wasn't a point you shouldn't have done it at that point.
After
Another
the
scene I had a
serious tone
problem
of the last one, yeah,
where Luke Skywalker drinks the alien milk.
yeah.
Yeah, and then they made him into like a character that it's like an angry old man, pretty much.
Yeah. I could delve into Star Wars for a long time, and that's not a road to go down.
Basement Blue says Rogue One is great, definitely.
Yes, it is.
I didn't really care for the Han Solo movie though.
Its
I
problem
tried to
was
get into it.
you already know the outcome of the character, so there's no investment in Chewie's in danger. Okay, and we already know
Yeah,
he's fine.
right. Mid-level media. There you go, Tim. Well said. Zombies Halloween is the worst movie ever made. So I'm guessing you never saw part two at all.
No, not at all.
Okay, because they're very like number two is very brutal compared to number one. So it gets like more brutal on number two. If you want to see Michael Myers go like that, this it's just like with Michael Myers in number two though. It's like he has his mask off the whole time and stuff. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, what's up, man? How's it going? All right, mid-level media says Jason and Freddy have origin stories built into their characters. It's who they are. Michael does not. End of story.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah.
I'll say I'm trying to think of the like another character that doesn't have like a backstory besides Michael. I can't think of one though.
It's hard to think of stuff like that off the top of your head, but
Yeah, I know.
in general, if something is built to be a mystery, keep the mystery.
Puerto Rico says, what do you guys pick up for this Black Friday? What did you guys pick up? I have a little stack if you guys want to see it. It's like 5 movies that I grabbed like yesterday. I don't know. Do you have any of your Black Friday stuff?
It's all on the side of me, but it's all mixed in with other stuff. I picked up a lot.
Hey, let me just show mine real fast. I got like 5 titles. It'll be fast. I might as well.
Yeah, no, it's all my stuff is mixed in. I just released a video on everything, but yeah, I don't know.
All right, so let's see. We got like 5 titles here. All right, first up, I picked up the Green Knight 4K.
That's a great price, yeah.
Yeah, and with the slip, of course. Can't wait to see this because I am into these like I'm guessing it's more like a fantasy film or what. Yeah. So I'm into the type of movies. So Christmas movies I grabbed because I'm trying to watch new Christmas movies that I usually watch the same ones every year, but I'm trying to watch different ones now. The Holiday.
Okay.
It has Jack Black. I'm guessing is this a comedy?
No, it's more in the rom-com drama territory. It's
Jack Black getting a love story. So we got Jack Frost. My first DVD I purchased.
That's a fun one though.
Yeah, because this doesn't have a Blu-ray, and the Black Friday was $3, $4 probably. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it.
You should watch that back to back with the Killer Jack Frost.
Yeah, this one I haven't seen, but I did hear mid-level say it was good. So Nobody.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's fun.
Yeah, and then the last one was the steelbook of Leon the Professional because I missed out on the 4K, and I really like the artwork for this. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah, and $12.99 is a good price.
All right, there you go. And Tim says he got a lot, so I'm pretty sure it's
yeah. Yeah, it's too much to pull out right now.
Cold Dinner is definitely not what I was talking about. Oh, for the independent movies, I'm guessing.
Possibly. We are decently far back.
I do watch. I mean, like some YouTubers that make their own little films, like fan made, I guess, if that's independent. Mid-level media, Hey Culture, Bride of Scarecrow is one of my finest films ever made. One is one of the finest films ever made. Never heard of that one either. All right. Scott says thoughts on Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage. Damn, it's been a long time since I watched that, but it was
Yeah.
fun when I first saw that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it in a decade or so, but it was fine when I saw it.
I didn't care for number two, but number one was fun. It's not like amazing, but it is a fun movie to watch. I love Terminator 3. There you go.
Yeah,
So
that's
people
cool.
do like it. Kala Daily, Dark Fate wasn't bad. A lot of hate from people that never seen it. Yes, like I said, I didn't. I thought I was gonna like it. There was just like one part I didn't like, and then the rest of the film was actually entertaining. So
Maybe I'll need to give it a shot. I just Dark or Genesis put such a bad taste in my mouth.
there, like I said, there is one scene you won't like in this one, but if you just bypass that part, then you'll enjoy it. All right, Puerto Rico says I got the Ghost Rider 1, 2 on Blu-ray like 4 months ago. Nice. I have not seen number two, so it's like I've seen number one.
I saw them both, but my God, it's so long ago.
It was pretty big when it first came out, Ghost Rider. Like people
Yeah,
were hyped with that one. Basement Blues, I enjoyed the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
yeah, the Terminator show.
And did that one do any good? Because I felt like that one bombed, didn't it bomb?
The
The
show I
Chronicles?
was canceled after I think 2 seasons.
Yeah. Puerto Rico says for $7.99. It's for the two movies,
Ghost Riders.
$8,
Yeah,
so $4 each. Terminator Salvation better than Terminator 3.
I couldn't get into Salvation.
Let's see. I like Dark Faith except the beginning. Yeah, that's that part that I had a problem with. So Scott says my least favorite of the Terminators has been Salvation. Okay. Seems like Salvation's starting to get the hate now. Ken never heard of it. Let's see. Terminator 3 had too much to top after Terminator 2, and people won't let that go. And Terminator 3 is groundbreaking. It's hard to top. Plus, there was too much time between Terminator 2 and 3. The hype hurt it.
I mean, it's a fair
Okay.
assessment that it 3 couldn't possibly pass 2. I mean, it's T2 is one of the best action movies of all time, but
Right.
yeah.
What year did Terminator 3 come out, though? Do you know?
Oh, it was way after. I think it was earlier to like 2003. I want to say like it's. I think it was one of the last things he did before becoming governor.
Yeah. And I remember we went to go see that in the movie theater as well, Terminator 3. And then he became our governor.
Yeah,
I was like, okay. All right. Scott says, I enjoy all the Terminators, but I will say I like these action cyborg movies better than the others. Yes, the first two are the best, then three, then Dark Fate, then Genesis, then Salvation at last. Love Dark Faith. Genesis wasn't bad either. People complained, so they gave them what they wanted, and they still hated Genesis. It's basically Terminator 1 and 2 mixed and repackaged. Don't see how you can hate.
didn't it didn't work for me at all.
Rank RoboCop movies. Have you seen RoboCops? I've seen it like the first one, but it was so long ago. I
I've
can't remember it.
I've seen them all, but I kind of feel like they just go in order of release. Essentially, I mean,
So it keeps like it's good and then it goes downhill.
essentially, if I remember right, I mean, I've seen RoboCop 1 way more than the others, but I mean, I liked the first 3 well enough. The remake, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they remake that soon again, like with all these reboots and stuff going on. Mr. Rigby says, I tried to hold back, but I couldn't pass up the deals. Absolutely hate the artwork for Midsummer. The movie itself, it's all right. Yeah, there's a lot of artwork out there that I think they didn't really try. Like you said, the Ready or Not one is another one. Um, there's just a lot out there.
Yeah.
Either the movie sucks and they put good artwork, or it's the other way around. The
Hmm.
movie's good and they put bad artwork. All right, mid level says favorite title you picked up from the Dollar Tree. Uh, actually, the favorite one that I had is Shark Night that I grabbed for $1. I
I
actually
just
like it.
I just rewatched that like a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
It's fun, but I don't know what my favorite I grabbed from the Dollar Tree is though.
I don't really watch them. That's the problem. I
I
have
mean,
them.
I've picked up like legitimate big studio movies that have made it to Dollar Tree already, but I can't think which ones specifically I grabbed from them.
I have The Life of Mitty with Ben Stiller. Is
Oh
that
yeah, they that movie was everywhere. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, yeah. But it felt like there was extra copies of that at Dollar Generals, at Dollar Trees, just
it
everywhere.
was everywhere, and I was like, you know what? It's a Ben Stiller film. I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, God, I can't remember what I got from Dollar Tree specifically, to be honest.
There's another one too with the girl from Game of Thrones, but I haven't watched it. I think it's called the I don't know, something Gravestones maybe or something like. I don't know. It's over there somewhere. I gotta. But yeah, that would probably be mine. Shark Night. Don't say a word. Um, is that another title for Dollar Tree or was that
Yeah, he probably got that at Dollar Tree. Uh,
Cherry Falls? Is the one I was talking about with Brittany Murphy. That was the one.
okay, I know which one that is now. Okay.
Yeah, and we're really behind them.
Yeah, I
And
again
then
this.
and then here's the right Wyona Ryder. There you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It comes down to I ramble a lot, so I apologize out there.
No, dude. It's I talk a lot too, so it's all good. But yeah, Wyona Ryder, and she's like one of my favorite like '90s, '80s actress. So, and I
She's
can't believe I
great.
just like it's just like blank a lot in this thing
Yeah,
sometimes.
she's great in Stranger Things.
Yeah, that too, and I'm glad she has like a new role. I'm excited for Stranger Things season 4 now.
Yeah,
All right, Culture Trini says I got some Dollar Tree movies 5 ago and haven't watched a single one. Yeah, that's just what they are. Like they're pretty much to stay on your shelf.
yeah. I mean, like I said, you could get like legit movies there, but there might be one or two copies, and then they'll have 50 copies of Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
There was one title I was looking for and I never got to get it. It was Queen of the Dam, and I couldn't find it. But I
Yeah,
did find Jeepers Creepers one time, so that was cool. Let's see. Brian Goes Blue. What's up? There you go. There's Coco and Brian.
yeah,
How's it going, 4K Media Guy and Tim? We're doing great.
yeah. Even
Brian's
though,
another person I got to get on here to do a live stream with.
yeah, yeah, they're both great. Actually,
Uh,
Coco's on the
the battle.
movie, the collection battle coming up. So yeah, that's gonna be cool.
That's tomorrow too.
Yeah, I love watching that. I look forward to that every week.
It's like another TV show for you, man.
It really is. It's so much fun.
Kella Daly says middle is so good. I take it over Raymond.
Yeah, I mean they're both great.
Kay says, what are your guys' theories on Stu's house being in Scream 5? Let's see.
I didn't know any theories. I'm trying to just
Yeah, I was kind of trying to stay away from that too. Like, a lot of people say he didn't die. That he thinks he's gonna come back in Scream 5.
I want to know nothing. I'll go to the theater and see.
Let's just keep that spoiler free for now. Then but yeah, it's almost here, guys. So once it comes out, I'll talk about it. That's like a type of movie you don't want to talk too much about because it's like the point of it's to kind of figure who's the killer and whatnot. Kala Daly says, watch Tales from the Crypt or Twilight Zone because it's not a commitment, more anthology style. So watch quality episodes
Yeah,
here and there with a lot of with a without losing continuity.
yeah.
Tales of the Crypt I would watch as a kid, so I just never got into the Twilight Zone. I never really watched that, but Tales of the Crypt, yeah.
Yeah, I love them both.
Calvo Deli Willis, come on. But Campbell is also my man. But Bubba Hot Tip is
But
trash.
Bubba Hotep is fun. Like I said, he elevates the movies. He's so much fun.
All right, Caladay says death becomes her
Ooh,
Bruce
that
Willis.
that is a really good Bruce Willis one. I just saw that for the first time this year.
There
It
you
was a lot
go.
of fun.
Some Bruce Willis. There you go. Mike Other Podcast, yes, that movie is bomb. The Last Boy
Last Boy
Scouts.
Scout, yeah.
Midlow says Hudson Hawk is legendary. A lot of good ones right here. Let's see which one. Death Becomes Her is one of my favorite Willis roles. What about Unbreakable?
I like it enough. I'm not crazy about most M Night Shyamalan, but I like it enough.
Let's see. Death Becomes Her is where it's at. You already know. Classic. All right. Brian Goes Blue says Bruce Willis what as the guy in the bunny rabbit suit in North is a good one. I've never seen that. Let's see.
It's
Calo
kind of
Daly
crazy.
says shout out to you for Terminator Chronicles Love Show was awesome. It was a terrific show. It ended too
Way
soon.
too soon.
Okay, is really best. Casino transfers. A lot of people chatting right here. Those were fantastic as well. All right, Culture Trini says, fun fact, I lived in Amityville for about 15 years, a few blocks away from the Amityville
Oh, that's cool.
whorehouse.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think there was like a house for sale recently that they were saying, what was it? Like somebody, it was not, it was like a horror house. Like, I forgot from what movie, but they're selling it recently.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but owning the Nightmare on Elm Street house would be really cool.
Yeah, I got the street sign for it. I'll go put it on my street. Elm Street. Caladilly, to be fair, Vade is an angry old man. In my defense of Last Jedi, Luke has been through so much. It's been 30 years. Yeah, that's true. Just like, I don't know. Still
I
don't like the way they made him.
Yeah, I get that, but it wasn't pleasing to see on the screen.
And a lot of people say like he wouldn't just like give up so easily because they show like the backstory of how he got the way he is, and like he just gave up so easy. Like that didn't make sense. So
Yeah, like I said, I could go deep into.
I know. We're trying to catch up here. Kella Daly says, I'm the only dude waiting for them to announce a wrap up movie or one more season. I'm heard about it. Jaws, LOL. Let's see. Kella Daly says, yo, watch Santa Slay for the first time last night. Wow, it was crazy fun. Bill Goldberg's Evil Santa.
I know about that movie. I never saw it, but I was thinking about adding that for
For
Christmas
this
watch.
year.
Yeah.
During Christmas time, do you watch like 31 movies or are you just like whatever?
Oh no, no. It's just whenever we feel like a movie. There's nothing set to watch.
All right, mid-level media saying Dark Fate is easily the third best of the franchise, but that's not saying much. Yeah, like I said, I probably go like 2, 1, 3, and Dark Fate after that. Calwell Daily, they're continuing RoboCop from part 1 like they did for Halloween. It should be filming now. Like I knew it. I felt like they would do something like that. Like every movie at this point is gonna get a remake. Mid-level media says I got some legit titles at Dollar Tree. Fargo and Her
Fargo and
were
Her.
my best
Yeah.
finds.
Yep, I forgot. I did see Fargo there before, and I think I saw Her there. Like that's good ones to run across.
Yeah, they haven't been recently putting out the Dollar Tree stuff yet, huh?
Nah, Dollar Tree needs to do less waves and more better ones. Like go back to only a couple of waves a year, but they're really good. Instead, it's
Yeah,
like, oh, there's one every month, and there's maybe a good title or two.
and you have to go find it because a lot of the Dollar Trees they don't hold the they don't some of them don't have the movies, so you have to go to a couple of different ones finding the movies too. And that's
Yeah,
a hassle.
I lost all ambition to go Dollar Tree hunting. Really.
Yeah, I gave up on that. Kella Daily, watch your mouth, Kenny. I let the Halloween 2007 hate slide, but Terminator hate might make me lay the smackdown on you. Let's see. Brian Goes Boo says I got VHS, the horror movie at Dollar Tree. That was another one
That's a
that
good
I
one.
wanted to get.
That's good.
I couldn't find that one.
I just bought that at FYE for like $6 or $7.
Yeah, you gotta bite the bullet sometimes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Coco's in here too. How's it going? Let's see. Hey guys, favorite Al Pacino movie?
Heat.
Scarface. I know that's a typical answer, but I do like Carlito's Way as well.
Yeah. His performance in Heat though is so damn good. That I can't wait for a 4K for that.
If it happens, like I know it's rumored, so I'm hoping it does. But
Yeah.
I hear a lot of it. I haven't watched it, but I keep hearing people talk about that movie, so I'm
Oh, the
kind of hyped for it.
performances are so damn good.
Let's see. Any other movie you gonna recommend for him?
Now, he's got a lot of good, like Devil's Advocate's a good movie. I enjoy that one, but just Heat's at the top.
All right, mid level says it's all good. I enjoy them all on some level. Yep. Cal Daily says Scream 4 Blue showed up at DT never seen.
That's a cool one to run across.
At a Dollar Tree, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Cal Daily says, damn dude, did you just spoil Scream 5 plot? Why? No. I'm staying away from that, so
Yeah.
I guess because you were saying about the house thing.
Yeah.
It's in the trailer. LOL.
Yeah, I want none of that. I want to know none of that.
Yeah. Let's see. Cal Daily, F that dude. You live there. Shit, next thing you're going to tell me you grew up on Elm Street and vacation on Camp Crystal. Yeah. We got Camp Crystal actually down the street, so I'm just kidding. There is actually a street, like a couple streets down, that's Elm Street. It's a real street. I know a lot of like probably cities have Elm Street though.
Yeah, I think the actual Crystal Lake though is not that far from me. Like it's East Coast, not too far of a drive.
Yeah, we get the Michael Myers house right here in Pasadena.
That's cool.
Yeah. Culture Trinity says, by the time movies get to the Dollar Tree, I probably own them or have no interest. That too, yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah.
All right, mid level says, Brian loves to rub that one in my face. Let's see. I recently watched Carlito's Way, and it is up there for a favorite Al Pacino film.
It is a damn good movie. Just God, Heat is so good.
I thought that one was underrated, and then like now that I got a 4K release, it's getting more recognition.
Yeah.
Because like back in like I always thought Carlito's Way was always overlooked by Scarface. So
yeah.
Kay says, will you guys be grabbing Krampus Scream Factory 4K?
Yeah,
definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Did you pre-order from Scream Factory or where'd you get yours?
Amazon.
Amazon. All right.
Yeah.
I did want that poster. I like the cover art, so I'm gonna grab that.
I have a huge poster collection, so no, I don't need it specifically for the poster.
Yeah, I seen that you have a big collection, man. I seen that video. Like,
yeah,
you have to put in like the book thing.
Yeah, I have several of those. I mean, I have a lot of posters.
Where do you find that, anyways, to like store your posters in?
I bought those things off a site. They're owned by Bottleneck Gallery, who does prints. But what is it? Baroque profiles. I don't know how you spell it exactly, but yeah, they're expensive. They're like $200 a portfolio.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
I was thinking because I have a lot of extra posters I probably throw in there.
It's worth it if you buy enough. Like it will protect them, because especially those one sheet posters, like your Scream poster, it does not take much to damage them.
Yeah, I noticed that the shipping, it had a little bit of kind of wrinkles on the top.
Yep.
Those posters, by the way, those are like they get priced up, right? Like the value.
Which ones? The one sheets or the screen print ones?
Like the Scream one I have.
Oh, depends on the movie. I mean, some go up significantly, some kind of drop. It kind of depends.
I wanted that Scott Pilgrim one for the anniversary one that they threw back in the theater. I never got that one though.
So like something like a Scott Pilgrim became like kind of a cult classic type movie. That runs a little bit more if you wanted an original, but if you wanted like the House Bunny, you can get the poster for pretty cheap. It all depends.
Yeah. because I when that Scott Pilgrim was in the movie theater, they were still selling it on eBay for like $80.
Yeah.
So let's see. Calla Daly is nice looking house right on the water. Yep. And you can see probably Jason behind you as well. Calla Daly, Scarface, Any Given Sunday, Never Seen Heat.
Any Given Sunday is good. That's a good football movie.
All right, mid level, because she got a great ass and you've got your head all the way up in it. That's a good one. Good quote. Brian goes blue, not mid level. It was just a lucky day at the Dollar Tree that time. Mostly it's crab.
Yeah, mostly.
And then like sometimes they barely put any Blu-rays too. It's like mostly DVD.
Yep.
Calla Daly says, dude, every town has a Elm Street Freddy Krueger, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a quote. Yep.
Now there's some sleepers at Dollar Tree. All right, Culture Trini says Scarecrow is a great Al Pacino movie with Gene
I
Hackman.
did not see that one, but Gene Hackman. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out then. I didn't see that, but Gene Hackman's amazing.
Scarecrow. All right, Basement Blue says, I got that one, Culture Trini. I need to open it and watch it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're way behind on that stuff, Tony. You got a lot to watch.
I think I might add that to my Amazon watch list, or not watch list, but my wish list.
Scarecrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. After I get off this stream, I'll probably put it in the. Where do you go? eBay?
Amazon first. Amazon and Best Buy are my main purchasing places. So if
I
it's
usually do eBay only because like mostly the titles I want are out of print. Like Spun is one that I'm looking for right now.
Yeah.
Is there like an out of print title you're looking for right now?
Well, I just got the main one I was looking for with Death Race 2000, but I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, there's plenty of out of print stuff, but I can't think off the top of my head now that I got Death Race.
Speaking of out of print though, like what was your take on out of print titles? Do you think you should wait for it, or do you think like it'll get a re-release down the line?
I actually did a video on this. If you want the movie and you want it now, like just pay it. There's no guarantee something is going to get re-released. It might. It's very possible, but there's no guarantee.
Was one time.
Yeah. So something like Dogma, we won't see Dogma re-released for a long time if we do. I mean, if you want it, buy it. Something like that. Just if you have the funds, go for it.
My store's selling that one for $80, so it's pretty pricey.
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's hard to say. Oh, it'll definitely get re-released because you don't know what's going to get re-released.
Right.
I paid, what did I pay? Like $60 for the movie Volcano, which might seem like a lot for Volcano, but I like the movie. That Blu-ray is from like 2010. It's probably not getting a re-release.
And it sucks because like that movie, like you said, it's not like it's just like a generic disaster movie, but it sucks you have to pay that much, but you really want it, you're gonna have to pay it.
Yeah.
But I remember growing up with that movie Volcano. I was always like, I would always see the VHS at the rental store. It's got like all the fire trucks, and they put like that concrete thing to stop the lava.
That whole scene of the fire trucks trying to stop it. It's a fun movie. I mean, I like Dante's Peak more, but Volcano is fun.
Yeah, I grew up with Dante's Peak, and that's another one I wish would get a 4K. I know Twister's rumored to get 4K, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Yeah. There's a lot of rumors with 4Ks that were rumored and they haven't happened, like Sleepy Hollow, Crybaby. There's a bunch of them out there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Basement Blue saying it is a Warner archive.
Oh, okay.
Isn't a Warner archive going to be another one too, where like they're going to go, those titles will go out of print soon?
Well, they've switched like their distribution to a different website now. They shut their last website down, but I don't know about them. There was rumors of them shutting it all down, but I don't think that's happening.
Al Pacino and Cruising just for Ken. Culture Trini saying Tony is a great movie. Let's see. Calla Daly says Munchie Strikes Again, out of print. Want it. Fright Night 2 also.
Oh, Fright Night is way out of print and hard to get.
All right, let's see. Culture Trini says I've sold my Fright Night 2 DVD for $50. Hope we get a Blu-ray soon.
So many movies need to come to Blu-ray for the first time.
I know, like I said, we're still getting like Blu-rays at this point, like that haven't got Blu-ray, but there's some that you feel like will never get a Blu-ray at this point. Like Panic Room would be one of those that I can think of.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, honestly. You have a major director with major stars. Why is that not on Blu-ray?
Yeah, it's got to be something behind the scenes with
It
it.
has to be.
Kala Daily says, "Wow, culture training. I also want Stepfather 2 and 3." That's another one I need. I need Stepfather.
Yeah, I never saw 2 and 3, but Stepfather's good.
Nah, no Stepfather. Yeah, guys, if you guys have any more last questions you guys want to throw, go ahead. We're hitting the 2 hour, 30-minute mark. I know Tim probably have stuff to do.
I got work in the morning, so
Yeah, we're probably gonna wrap it up, guys. It was good having you on the live stream.
thank you.
Let's
It was
see.
a lot of
We'll
fun.
just answer these two last ones real fast. Basement Blue says, "I want to see the queues to get a Blu-ray release." I've never heard of that one. Have you heard of that?
Heard of it, I didn't see it.
Shit. So many movies haven't even come to DVD, let alone Blue.
There's
Yeah,
there is stuff that never came to DVD, but there's it seems like there's more that's on DVD that hasn't come to Blu-ray yet. Like
right.
a lot.
The Batman cartoon will be getting a complete series Blu-ray release. I'm happy it's an unrated Batman cartoon. That is something I might grab. Is that different from the animated Batman? Or is
Well,
it because
it's
didn't they release the animated Batman?
that's Batman the animated series. This is the Batman. Different.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
might pick this one up. Let's see. I want Class of 1999 Part 2 on DVD. It never left VHS.
Ugh.
Cinema Master 97. We're about to wrap it up right now, man. So yeah, just watch the replay, and if you guys can give the video a like too, it helps out the algorithm. Don't forget, guys, you guys can also subscribe to Tim Talks Talkies. I have his link down in the description below. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, he has amazing content on there. Yeah, and I would like to have you as a guest as in the coming weeks again, if you're
Yeah.
down for that.
I'm good. Yeah. Sounds good.
So yeah, guys, we're gonna end it right there. If you want to say an outro?
Pretty much just check out my channel if you haven't. Tim Talk Talkies, do all types of movie stuff, hauls, and all that. And I love this community. You guys are awesome. So I don't really got too much else.
All right, guys, thank you for joining the live stream. We'll see you guys next time.